when you're playful, give it time. I'll make you mine, girl, your hand in mine. I'll lead you far away, girl, so divine. Our lips touch, our eyes close. Pull me down, drown me in this thing I'm feeling. Round and round, our world is turning upside down. Tell me how I could be the one you're needing, girl. Your touch is driving me wild. I want your body on me. This moment is fleeting, so don't go away. I want your body on me. This moment is magic, I want you to stay. I want your body on me. This moment.
Morning, gamer. It is Friday, January 8th, 2021. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show, wherever you may be. We certainly appreciate it, as we will be with you for 3 hours to end your week today. This day in gaming history, birthday's coming up in a little bit. We'll celebrate Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news, and all of the headlines that are head of Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news has been getting. Because, you know, it's the last Friday of the start of the week. And so, you know, got to be a plethora of news out there, right? Right?
The last Friday?
That's exactly what I said. Just roll with it. I sure did say the last Friday of the start of the week. That was a phrase that came out of my mouth. I meant was the last Friday to begin the year, but that's clearly not even close to true. Like, at least what I said instead of what I wanted to say was somewhat true. It's important to be accurate.
Sometimes when you say things, I know exactly what you mean. Occasionally, I don't even know where you were trying to go with that.
Hey, but I got the date right. Friday, January 8th, 2021. So you can be happy about that. Good morning, Taste and Nixon chat. Anyway, is there going to be a good amount of news, or is there going to be some news?
We got a couple of things. Nothing big.
Okay, well, but it's coming up, middle of the hour, which is important to tell you. Okay, we got that coming up. We'll tell you all the national days of the day. Mike found us an interesting story. They're building a gigantic esports arena. It's going to be nearly $1 billion. We have that story for you. Someone's joining the cast of Misanthrope, which is now an opportunity for me to figure out how to say misanthrope, because I don't think I know how to say it.
You nailed it.
If you ever wanted to fall asleep in the middle with your head inside a Pokemon too, we have an opportunity for you coming up this morning on Gaming Morning Show. Sean, top left, Mike, bottom left, I am Ryan. Be sure to hang out with us today on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We'll tell you about our topic of the day, because it is a original. That is for sure today. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. Happy to be here. Very tired.
I think he yawned. He probably yawned 4 or 5 times in the first 5 minutes we were connected.
A lot. I really did not want to wake up this morning, but I got here. Here I am.
Hey. That's good.
Ready for a long day of work.
That's all it takes sometimes, is just showing up. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, sir. I'm unlike Sean. I'm very well rested. I went to sleep at 8:30 last night, so
ooh,
we're good.
I love going to sleep at 8:30.
I said I'm just gonna lay here for a hot second, and the next thing you know, I knew it was like 7:15 this morning.
Oh, you took an Apex nap.
Yeah. Yep. Sure did.
Good morning, Shark. Thanks for being with us on Twitch. The only way I'm getting on board with esports is if I'm the one playing. Daceneck's giving some sympathy, Sean, saying poor Sean. Good morning. I like how Shark, you opened up with, the only way I'm doing this is, good morning, guys. Hi, how's it going? Just good to see you. Just want to make sure you're there. Ooh, and we have someone in love with your hat. What's your hat say, Mike?
It's a Dr. Squatch hat. I don't know if you're familiar with Dr. Squatch. Dr. Squatch is a soap. This just happened to work out. It wasn't sitting here, but it was sent to me by the lovely Shark Douglas.
Is Mike just finding a way to channel in his promos?
No. Like, so Shark sent me this stuff earlier this week, and I put it next to my computer just because I opened it up in here and I haven't taken it out. But I mean, I don't have my Dunkin' Donuts mug with me. I can't use that one too. But It's a sweet hat. It's a Bigfoot. It's a Squatch.
Doesn't have it yet. He's
Yes.
gonna get here at 7
True.
o'clock hour and be like, this is very delicious Dunkin' coffee.
With Dunkin' Creamer. Dunkerific.
He comes back with an orange shirt. Seriously, I don't know why you think that I'm promoing things. What are you talking about? 8 o'clock hour, his hat just reads hashtag ad all the way across the top. Well, I'm happy you're well rested because we need to have the creative juices this morning. Because while it is National Argyle Day, which I thought maybe could be a topic of the day, it is National Bubble Bath Day, which, you know, everyone likes a good bubble bath occasionally. National English Toffee Day, National Joy Germ Day, which I'm going to tell you what that means, National Winter Skin Relief Day, Show and Tell at Work Day, and Earth's Rotation Day. While it is all of those days of the day, I wasn't in love with any of them. I didn't love any of the headlines that I had found. So you know what I decided to do? I decided to call today You Choose the Topic Day on GMS. That's right. We're thrusting you in to the planning stage of Gaming Morning Show and asking you, what the hell do you want to talk about? Because we can't quite figure out exactly what we should
Breaking
do.
the fourth wall.
It's true. That is true. Toffee is yummy according to Shark. I don't love toffee, but it is good. I'd rather have like that as a candy than not. Let's see. What else? Not an official sponsor yet.
Soon.
I think
Happen.
I think Dacenex Mike though has a pretty good point. Like, do you just frequently keep soap sitting at your desk?
I think I explained it fairly well.
Like, I rest my case.
Say that sometimes you just need to clean yourself while you're streaming. So that's there you go.
Thanks to Kyle for following us on Facebook Gaming. Not Spy Ferret Ab Volt for the follow on Twitch. There you go. So I don't know. What do you all want to talk about? Like I was like with Mike yesterday. I slept a pretty good amount. In fact, I did that thing where you lay down with the kid because the kid's like, I want some snuggles. And I'm like, all right, 2 minutes of snuggles. That's all you get. Hard life.
2 minutes.
By 2 minutes, I mean the 2 hours I fell asleep in your bed.
My
Twitch
wife does that a lot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
She so every night with our one daughter we do like a tuck in, and almost every night Megan falls asleep. So like 40 minutes later, I'm like, "Hey, you've been in here for a long time." Then she argues that no, she hasn't.
You're wrong.
You're right. What is time? Who are you?
What is time? Who are you? It also yesterday was littered with Twitch issues. Did anyone try to watch while Twitch was having a hard time?
No.
I was watching AJ, and then suddenly it was like, this content is not available, and I panicked and thought maybe AJ did something wrong. But nope, it was just Twitch.
Twitch being Twitch.
Twitch's content was
Just
not
twitching.
pretty okay at that point. So,
Just twitching.
Dacenex, ooh, Douglas. No, it's not. Saying toffee is yummy. Shark then saying, I feel like show and tell at workday is asking for trouble. Yeah, it depends. Depends.
Did you guys do show and tell like when you were in school that you remember? Because I can't ever remember like.
That's a good question.
Like, I remember that
thing-
we had it, yeah. I don't remember, like, a specific instance of what I brought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember anyone bringing anything like weird?
No. No. No.
The only one I ever remember as a kid brought in a kitchen brush. I don't know why.
Well, was it a good kitchen brush?
I mean, it was like an 80s kitchen brush, so it probably looked like some sort of weapon of mass destruction. Because everything in the 80s looked, very scary.
Good morning,
before
Scott Chick. Thanks for being with us on
smaller
Gaming
than that.
Morning Show. It's good to see
Scott
you.
Chick, what would you bring to show and tell?
Especially work show and tell.
Work show and tell. It's all on you, Scott Chick. Nothing else is going on.
Well, it is true. It is you pick the topic day.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of people there. Why were there so many there?
It's the same guy that's killed me twice.
Yeah. I wonder what Shark's got a point. Like, who will bring up an alternative platform to Twitch? Like, how soon will that happen? Like, who will kind of mix it up, you know, and bring out something alternative to Twitch that, you know, will change the face? Like, you know, it's almost like you could say, you know, you could mixer around a whole bunch of different things and figure it out.
Making the mixer joke is funny. It's actually a really good point, though. Like, who? I mean, Mixer failed terribly.
You know, I am realizing there might be more glass in the mall than there was at Raid.
Oh, I just got blowed up. That's not fun. I don't think so. I think the other one has more glass. I can't.
Yeah, Raid has a lot of glass.
Dude, there's a retro Mountain Dew logo on this TV.
Yeah. They probably paid a lot of money for that to be there, too.
Work, show, and tell. Does the show and tell have to be related to my work? Because that would be hilarious. Dacenex, thanks for being here. As I mentioned already, gave you a shout out. You can find Dacenex on Twitch. What are your medals? Are those all your work medals? Medals? Dulls? I didn't know you could get on top of that. We should probably recapture B. I haven't done a good enough job helping.
Shark is an award-winning doctor, not like a real doctor. I mean, that sounded really messed up. Not like a medical doctor. He's not a medical doctor.
Shark's like an award-winning doctor that you'd pay, you know, $50 to $75 to help you out in a hotel room. That's what Mike's trying to say. It sounds like
In the truck stop bathroom. Yeah, totally. I've got this rash. Have you ever seen anything like this?
everything is fine. Don't worry about it.
No, sir.
Take two of
No, sir,
these.
I
Call
haven't.
me in the morning. That's a scalpel.
Are,
That's
are
right.
those Skittles? It's fine.
I want to put the blades in my mouth. That sounds dangerous. I'm a doctor. Shark
Trust
Douglas
me,
is
I know
not
what
a
I'm doing.
Shark Douglas is not a doctor. Well, he might be a doctor. I don't know. We didn't really get closure there, Mike. I'm not quite sure what to believe.
He has his doctorate in education. Yeah.
I am a doctor, you heathen.
Oh, and Jim, I'm a doctor, not a doctor.
I'm a doctor, not a doctor. Oh, I jumped right past him. I did forget to mention, if you look in the top right of your screen, Kate Sanchez will join us coming up from But Why Though. That is a podcast churned website and is full of
But
great
why, though?
things. And that's kind of the premise. The whole premise of the podcast is they talk about a subject in the context of, well, but why? Like, why does this thing exist? Or why does this person
We'll
do
give
what they
anyone
do?
a podcast. Goodness.
Ooh, language.
Ah, I
Characters in
get it.
Call of Duty.
Oh, did Frank Woods just curse again?
Oh yeah.
He says a lot of bad words. He says the F word a lot.
Yeah, I was looking this morning, too, to see if there was a setting that you could put in your Call of Duty to make them not say those bad words. And there is a profanity filter, but it sounds like it filters out, like, text-to-speech related stuff. Yeah.
Not Frank Woods.
Yeah. Nobody censors Frank Woods. You can censor me over my dead body.
No one puts baby in a corner.
I got blowed up. So we need a topic, chat. Scott Chick, Dacenex, Shark, anyone else in chat. We need a topic. We need to figure out what we want to talk about. Does anyone here wear Argyle?
Socks sometimes.
Okay, that's a
I
start.
don't think I own any Argyle. Who's this guy? Nobody? Yeah, there you go.
Run a
Actually,
torch.
you know what? I think I have an Argyle sweater, actually. I haven't worn it in forever because I wear shorts to work every day because of the pandemic thing. But I mean, in theory, I could probably wear it.
I mean, I'm already kind of proud of you for wearing shorts. I mean, most have kept the sweats industry in business during the pandemic, so.
Oh no, I'm shorts year round. Unless there's like 8 feet of snow on the ground, I'm shorts all the way.
So Dr. Chick has checked in. Good morning, Dr. Chick. Are we going with? Oh no, that was the greeting. Good morning, Vietnam. I thought Dr. Chick's recommendation for topic was Vietnam, and I was like, it's a little heavy for the morning, but we can chat about it, I suppose.
I'm looking at Twitter too to see like and I don't know if it's just because I've interacted with a lot of political stuff lately, but it's all like Benghazi, Ben Carson, like others, and like, okay, well, we're not going to talk about that. Ooh, Heidi. Who's Heidi? What's this one? It says Heidi is a topic. Oh, and a political thing. Never mind.
Yeah, there's a lot of political news on the trending tab.
It just says Heidi though.
I can't imagine why.
Did something happen recently?
Take that, Glass. Jim's Donuts is down, and I got shot on the escalator because I was busy.
Oh,
There's a
gosh.
sentry gun there. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I transitioned to Scrubs to really confuse people about my doctor status. So I do think, though, that the Scrubs watch party that I was saying that was going to be a thing is actually going to be a thing. I think it was Kiki's chat.
I
Of
love
course it was
scripts.
Kiki's chat.
Because I mentioned that when Sean was playing I'm No Superman. I think, y'all, we have a sentry battle. Our sentry is shooting their
We
sentry.
do. I set it up. Do they shoot each other? That'd be cool. And a little weird. Cause you're no Superman. Oh gosh. Okay. So how's everyone's day going so far?
Oh, there's so many of them in there.
Oh, in the radio world? Oh, they are. Holy cow. I all of a sudden just thought about Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire. That's a good
Oh,
movie.
Robin Williams. I think that's like the one celebrity death that's happened that I've actually like mourned as if he was a member of my family, because that guy was great. Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams movies. What's your favorite? What you got?
Mrs.
Ryan, have you
Doubtfire.
ever seen a Robin
Yes, I've
Williams
seen a
movie?
Robin Williams movie. That's not an unfair question, but yes, I
That
have.
should be the more apt question. Have you seen any besides Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah, I've seen Aladdin.
Okay. Okay.
Also a good one.
I remember when the real life Aladdin came out, the real one, and everyone was like, "Oh, Will Smith is terrible because he's not Robin Williams." I think it was pretty funny actually.
There we go. Okay, I was going to be like, where's Mike going with this? You start dissing Will Smith, and I'm going to have to get real mad.
He was his own genie in
Yes.
that movie, which I think was great.
And I think
You-
that's what he specifically said about that role
Yeah.
was he was offered it, and he's like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
And he
well,
wasn't trying to replace Robin Williams. He was just doing his thing.
yeah, he had to try to figure out kind of what his thing was going to be. And he said once he realized, if I bring hip hop and music to it,
Yeah.
that's kind of the thing, because I'm not going to be nearly the comedic genius that he was. So,
Yep. Those are difficult shoes to
ooh, Shark says Hook. I've never seen Hook,
Yeah,
but I've
that's-
Hook is
known
a good one.
plenty of people who love Hook. So, oh, who didn't
He was in
update
some, like,
topic of the day?
What was the thing? He was in like a Robin Williams was like a movie where he was a camera processing guy who was like a psychopath. was a really
Next
weird
hour
movie.
photo, or something like
Yeah,
that. 1 hour
yeah.
photo, something like that.
It was just super strange.
It was a different role for sure. All right, let's see if that works.
Okay. They have
Yay.
a trophy system underneath the bomb thing. Sentry gun, not a bomb. I knew it had some sort of name. That's a lot of. Oh, it's shooting at me. Okay.
There's a sentry in B. All right, we got Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news coming up after this. Yeah, Will Smith. Well,
Sure
he's
do.
starting to age out of roles because he's getting old.
Sentry turret is gone. Yeah, he is getting up there. It's crazy.
I mean, that's also what happened. I mean, when did he start? Like, was he 19 when he first started rapping with Jazzy Jeff? Like, he's just been around a long time because he started so young. Don't shoot at me, Sean.
No promises.
I ran into 3 in the radio house.
I ran into the same 3.
Oh, I just blew myself up. No, wow, good job, Mike.
Yeah, what was a Robin Williams movie that wasn't good?
That 1 hour photo.
See, I didn't hate that movie. It was just different Robin Williams.
I don't think. Yeah, I honestly, I don't. Maybe it was because of the Robin Williams thing, but like, I just wasn't a fan. Maybe it's because there wasn't enough laughs. I don't know. But the whole movie itself was just weird. He was in a movie with a couple of up and comers named Benjamin Affleck and Matthew Damon.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Good Will Hunting.
I did see that movie from start to finish.
In one sitting.
Maybe. I don't remember. I'm not a scientist. Yeah. All right, it's Gaming Morning Show continuing 6:26 on the West Coast, 9:26 on the East Coast, and 2:26 in the UK. Thanks for hanging out with us on Friday, January 8th, 2021. I am Ryan. That is Sean and Mike on the left. We have Kate Sanchez joining us coming up around 8:20 a.m. Pacific time today. Will Smith's workout routine is insane. So Sean T's. So
Who's Sean T?
guy who made the workout routine called Insanity.
Oh.
I'm hilarious.
Hilarious.
It is you choose the topic day, and so far topic day trending toward Will Smith, which is not a bad thing. Robin Williams to Will Smith. Now we only need 3-4 more degrees to Kevin Bacon, and we'll get there. Mike,
Yeah,
we gotta have a sequel to your first effort at it. Can you connect Robin Williams via Will Smith to Kevin Bacon?
Done.
Did you just
I'll
say
work on
done?
that as
Yep.
we go.
No problem, Ryan.
That was
Shark.
the day that it was pretty okay was born.
Oh, that was
Was
the
it?
day. Yeah, it was Bacon Day. How's this? Have you ever checked out www.itwasprettyoK.com?
I have because you made me.
If you haven't seen what we're talking about, it's available on our YouTube page where we put our most recent interviews, I should say, on the final Friday of every first week of the year, or whatever I was trying to say at the top of the show. There's probably an app for that, Mike, just so you know.
An app for what?
I don't know. Shark said there's probably an app for that. But
Oh,
Shark
the
also
6
loves
degrees,
bacon in all
guarantee
forms.
That
Like
was one of our topics. No, it wasn't. It was one of the days of the day, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was the day that Sean was right. It was on Bacon Day. We got to Footloose because of Kevin Bacon movies, and then we got Alien with It Was Pretty Okay. It was pretty okay. All right, we appreciate you being here on the show. Gaming Morning Show continues at 6:28 West Coast time, coming up this day in gaming history and birthdays, and we'll tell you about which Watchmen Emmy nominee is joining the cast of another show. All right, stick around. We'll get that coming up right now. It's time to get informed. Let's head to the newsroom, see what's up with Video Game Expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Friday, January 8th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. Some Call of Duty news, which is apt because we'll probably be checking this out next week. Call of Duty Bakwa gets a mid-season update. So some new stuff coming next week. Should go live next Thursday, January 14th, adding some new maps and modes to the game's multiplayer and zombie modes. We have a new fire team map called Sanatorium, which will complement a new fire team mode called Dropkick, which is a 6v6 battle where players must, quote, fight for control of the nuclear codes. So we'll see if that's any good or not. Also, some zombies tweaks to the cranked mode, where every zombie killed resets the timer, counting down to your demise. There's also some updates to the PlayStation exclusive Onslaught mode. And Black Ops 2 map Raid has been added, and a new Dark Ether intel for players to collect as they fight the Horde. So some new Call of Duty stuff coming next week. Doesn't sound like anything big, but worth checking out for sure. And then one of my favorite stories today, even though I don't play it anymore, Fall Guys get some new costumes, and they're from Doom, and they're super cute. You can play as the Doom Slayer, a Caco Demon, or a Tyrant. And so check those out if you're either a Doom fan or a Fall Guys fan.
I just find
they
it,
will be.
I just find it interesting when you talk about the game Doom, just because of the word Doom, and then you found a way to weave the word Doom into super cute.
Super cute. They will be available for only limited time. So if you want them, make sure you get on January 12th and pick them up. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Iris Fall, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. Arnold, out on PC. Maniac Path 2, out on PC. And for the most prestigious award and video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning is Super Moose, out on Switch.
You know what I miss?
Super move.
I miss when the Out Today segment was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because I can't really keep up with the tweeting and the chatting when it's just so short. So could you just make up some Out Todays, or just loop through them a couple times? What were those 3 names that are out today again? I'm just so interested.
Can you spell them as you go, please?
I will.
The visually
I will give you the games out today in interpretive dance.
Yes. I will promise you will not find this anywhere else on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, or
Not at all.
YouTube. A GMS exclusive this morning.
We also have Vamp Night coming out on PC tomorrow, a rare weekend launch.
Vamp Night. That's what you can do, is when you don't have the most thorough list, is you just look ahead to the weekend. That's actually what I should have done today, since I didn't actually have a topic of the day. I should have saw what national days of the day were happening this weekend. We have done that before. That would have been my bailout for sure.
Do you think Arnold out on PC is Hey Arnold?
Unfortunately not, because that would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be cool? I'd play a Hey Arnold game.
Hey Arnold.
Wasn't that a Nick show?
Yeah. Back in the day when Nickelodeon shows were great. When I was a kid.
Oh, we could have a back in the day counter for Mike.
and a job counter.
Yeah, I think the job
work on
counter
that.
would be more.
Shark saying, can you use it in a sentence? Jason Hicks is excited for the new map. Shark's also asking for the origin of these Out Todays, please.
Developers made them.
You see, when a mommy video game and a daddy video game are in love.
Y'all have to remember, Sean is tired, okay? So let's give him a little bit of a piece of slack here. It is Shark Moose? Is that what you just said?
Super Moose.
Super Moose. Super Moose is
Although
out.
Shark Moose
Shark
sounds pretty cool
Moose.
too. I'd play that too.
All right,
play
GMS
that,
Development. We're much like Respawn. We just opened up a new IP development studio, looking for people to make Shark Moose.
Play some Shark.
That is out today and is now our name of the day, or name of the morning. We'll have our name of the month coming up later this month and see if it qualifies and has a chance to be name of the month. Jovan Adepo is going to join Shailene Woodley in the serial killer thriller Misanthrope. Any Misanthrope experts in here? Misanthrope?
Brian Altano of IGN and Comedy Button released an album called Misanthrope. Does that count?
That's closer than I think I was going to get. Can you best that, Mike?
No. I don't even know what is a misanthrope. What is misanthrope anyway?
Jovan Adepo is boarding Film Nation serial killer thriller Misanthrope opposite Woodley and Ben Mendelsohn. This according to Anthony D'Alessandro of Deadline. The movie is following a talented but troubled cop who's recruited by the FBI to help profile and track down a mass murderer. Adepo will play Mackenzie, a young FBI agent who is deeply involved in hunting down the murderer. Apparently, Adepo got an Emmy nomination for the work in HBO's Watchmen. Now, is that like comic book related? That Watchmen?
Yes, that one's a lot more closely tied, excuse me, to the comic book than the movie was. I think the series was amazing. It won like a buttload of awards, and then they canceled it.
How many are in a buttload?
More than 6, less than 40.
Okay, wide range, wide range.
Yeah, it depends on the butt, I guess. I don't know.
Sean?
I think Watchmen was one of those situations where like the people making it were like, nope, we're all done. We told our story. We don't want to ruin this.
Which is a bummer because the season ended like on a cliffhanger. So you're like, yeah, I can't wait to see. Oh,
Just
no, I'm
kidding.
like, all right, never mind. I was excited and then.
I am gonna get a trophy for breaking all the glass on one of these levels.
That would be a pretty awesome, like one of the little extra awards, you know? Broken glass.
Ooh, it could be the Annie Lennox trophy.
Nice.
Thank you.
I like it. I like
That's
it.
a deep cut right there.
That's good. That was good.
This person, I was busy shooting all the glass in Boardman's Furniture or whatever that place, Broadman or whatever, and this person just walked up and shot me with a gun.
People are not nice. You can't tell I'm doing something.
Will you
I'm
guys
in the
leave C
midst of
alone?
something.
Jeez. Their team is so aggressive.
Destiny probably has a gun called Misanthrope. Oh, Brookman's Furniture, excuse me. Ooh, do I have to shoot the lights out? No, I can't shoot the lights out.
No, unfortunately not.
I can shoot this TV. I am
Oh.
busy shooting glass. You. Okay, fine. I'll go capture
my gun's
something.
invisible.
I don't know why we're losing.
I'm gonna go capture something now. Okay, a little bit of a late start, but we're ready to go.
Yeah, it would be cool if you could shoot out the like the light bulbs and stuff.
You can in Tarkov. Does anyone play Escape from Tarkov? Because Sean and I have talked a lot about this, and we're concerned that we both would have to file for divorce because we'd be so busy playing Tarkov. Like, we wouldn't get to see our children grow up because we'd be all consumed with playing Tarkov.
Is watching your kids grow up really that important? Like, you know, you'd save some money or something, maybe.
Oh, that's a Simtex on my face. Mistakes were almost made.
I think that was mine though. You were good.
No, I know. I threw one right in front of me. It
Oh.
landed on the escalator.
That was a weird animation break.
Oh, that was not good.
You know, for how many trophy systems we have on B, I'm surprised we keep having an issue keeping it.
Keep on. Keep on.
Bounced.
Thanks for saving my life, whoever you are.
Oh, behind us. That was very nice, sir.
Thanks for saving my life, whoever you are.
Were they walking on broken glass?
So, best Robin Williams movies. I think that's kind of where we're going with our top 10 list today. I mean, that's got to be close because it's not Robin Williams' birthday. I did watch one of those top 10 shows on YouTube, Watch Mojo or What Culture, but it's one that's like the top 9 things and, you know, whatnot. Those just always make me watch. And it was top 10 improvised moments from Friends, which I was not a huge Friends, you know, fan. Like, I didn't watch every episode and whatnot, but he's behind me. He's behind me. Robin Williams and Billy Crystal apparently had one moment where they were in the show and like an opening, and it was just all unscripted, and they showed up and they were sitting at Central Perk next to the main cast, and they did something that was
That's
apparently funny, and they called it a rap and Prince and
awesome.
all that jazz.
Robin Williams was just such a good guy. Oh, I'm on fire. Ah.
That person didn't realize I was busy. I was busy shooting
Uh-oh.
my. Ugh. I want a game like Call of Duty that is completely destructible environment. Guy camping behind a wall, C4, no more wall. That'd be kind of cool.
I really like when my batteries die mid-game. It's my favorite.
When what happens?
My batteries die mid-game, but it doesn't give you like a warning that your batteries are low. Suddenly the vibration just stops, and you're like, oh no.
What kind of batteries does your controller take?
Magical ones.
Like, they're not like AAAs or something crazy like that, right?
No, they're double A's, but they're rechargeable. So
I said-
I have a whole load right here.
I didn't mean to say AAAs. I actually meant to say AA's. Sorry, but yes. So it sounds like they are batteries you have to replace. That's interesting. Did you see the news today about that?
No.
Apparently, the only reason Xbox does not have its own built-in rechargeable battery is apparently they made a deal with Duracell a while back, and
That's not true.
It was
I
on the-
saw that part.
It's
it
been
was
debunked.
on the news today.
No.
And it was also debunked on the news.
Exactly, and that's why I'm bringing it up, is to let everyone know that it was debunked. Okay,
Conspiracy theories favorite, go.
it's a partnership. Microsoft would sign a deal with Duracell. That's not.
JFK was actually an alien.
JFK was powered by AA batteries. Is that what you just said?
He was the original battery bunny thing.
Battery bunny
Energizer
thing.
rabbit. I don't know why battery bunny came up.
Nothing lasts longer than the battery bunny thing.
Sounds about right.
Nobody contains Robin Williams' shark. I will not be contained.
It's the good. Rotten Tomatoes says Good Will Hunting is the highest rated film that contains Robin Williams.
Shout out, Copia. I will not be contained.
Robin Williams had an improv line in that movie too.
I
What was
feel like as a director, you're like, all right, we're just gonna let Robin Williams go with this thing.
Right. So Robin Williams at one point tells a story about like, I need to go take care of something about a girl or something like that. And then he uses that in his letter to Robin Williams at the end, and Robin Williams reads it and he improvs the line, "He stole my effing line." I don't know if he said effing, maybe it was damn. Curse
Gosh
word
darn
cannot
it.
can be confirmed.
Can we find that on a line?
But yeah, that line was apparently.
Man, I'll tell you what, this team we're playing is not bad. They are definitely capturing and working together, and you know, unlike most you would play in a game like Domination where you're supposed to work together and capture.
Ugh, sniper over above the arcade.
He got blowed up. And then I died.
Let's go to the food court today. I kind of get the sense that it's been a long week for many, because this Friday sounds like no one's gotten any sleep. Everyone's very tired.
Yep.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Good for you.
Well, fine. I even shaved this morning.
Impressive. Oh, there's
Honestly, that is a really big deal. Serious smoky for a second. I battle with depression, and one of the problems sometimes is you don't really want to shave or do anything. So the fact that I got up, showered, and shaved, and everything else is a pretty big thing.
awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't mean to transition abruptly from that, because I am
No, that's
actually
fine.
happy that you shared that. But
Please do.
the balls that are in the sporting goods store, they do not blow up like those on raid. In fact,
Do they move?
no. And as I shoot them,
Oh, I'm in
there
here
are
with you.
there are bullet holes in them, and so these are the most indestructible basketballs ever available.
Maybe they're like display basketballs.
Could be.
Because yeah, there's not even like a hoop in
But
here.
but even those that are on this wall that are in packaging that clearly look like they could be purchased.
More
And thus
conspiracy
started our
theories.
new
What
segment,
about the hats?
nitpicky things about games, with Gaming Morning Show.
I love that I'm in here shooting balls. Yet what is this thing?
Wait,
There's
what?
a helicopter. Can I get to it? No.
You know what I actually thought you said? I thought you said bad word balls, and I was like, I'm doing what with balls?
No, I'm shooting balls.
I know. I thought you said something about me pooping balls.
Pooping balls. I mean, if you eat like marbles.
This is a
you poop them
PG-13
out.
show. All right,
Sometimes you just gotta poop balls.
Shark's given us definitive opinion, and Shark's opinion it is Good Morning Vietnam, followed by Dead Poets Society, which I have not seen, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Patch Adams. I have seen all the other two.
Speaking of ball, Dr. Chick has a really good point. Speaking of conspiracy theories, on Copia was playing Marbles on stream, and I'm fairly certain that game is rigged.
How do you rig marbles on stream?
I don't know.
Well, it's always a good start when you're trying to prove a conspiracy theory. So how does it work? I don't know, but it's happening.
It's happening. I mean, isn't that kind of the level we're at nationally? Right? You don't have to have proof. You just kind of say it. But yeah, no, I was winning at one point, and then I was not winning, and then I fell off the thing, and Dr. Chick fell off a bunch of times.
Yeah, that happens.
It was
in
ridiculous.
Marbles on stream. That's part of the mechanic. What you're describing is something that happens.
Untrue. I feel that is not accurate. But honestly, though, Marbles on stream was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun with Copia yesterday.
I've actually thought about adding that into our community games, like
I think
once
that
a
would
week
be
or
very
something.
fun.
Yeah, I think it would be fun too.
I was a little disappointed though. I was like, "How do you do this?" And he's like, "You just hit like exclamation point play." And I was like, "All right, and then what?" And he's like, "Well, nothing." Like, wait, what?
You have completed what you need to do.
You did it.
I just do that, and yep. How do I make my ball go faster?
Nope.
That's not
A
something.
couple
that's
times
possible.
my ball was not interested in doing anything other than just kind
Well,
of slowly rolling.
like your marble, we have lost.
I think Dr. Chick's got a witness for you, though. Dr. Chick's gonna go
hacks.
to the
Hacks.
mat, say it is hacks. Hacks! Gaming Morning Show, 6:47 West Coast time, 9:47 on the East Coast, and 2:47 for those watching with us in the UK on Gaming Morning Show in the afternoon.
And the evening if you live in Japan, but not really.
Gaming Morning Show overnight in Japan, where DRG definitely does, but probably does not live.
He does not live in Japan.
You
is.
can probably find out on a map.
That's true. I mean, in DRG's defense, DRG said, "I am Japan," so I totally misread
He did
it.
not say in Japan, so I guess it,
Yeah, literally was "I am Japan." So,
yeah. So we're
hi Japan. There you go.
hey, what's up?
All right, coming up next hour, Mike will tell us about this esports arena that was nearly $1 billion to build in Shanghai. We're going to tell you right before birthdays about this pillow that you can get. And the only reason I know what Gengar is because my children received Pokemon for Christmas. And the one that sticks its tongue out repeatedly, Sean, is Gengar. And apparently, from the makers of the Metapod sleeping bag, which
Menopause? What?
what's a
That's
the
a
Metapod
whole
sleeping bag?
whole other thing here.
Which, by the way, is Metapod also a Pokemon? Anyone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Metapod? Are we sure? It's not a life change? Does Metapod suddenly get warm and then cool again and then start yelling? Is that what that's Poke power is? No? Okay.
We're gonna get letters. You guys need to make an official Into Songs and segments with you singing voices. I saw that Metapod sleeping bag. Metapod. Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't enunciate enough. My biggest
I'm
apologies.
still going to stand by that's what that thing's superpower.
Sean, can you confirm?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question I have. I'm gonna wrap up the Gengar story, but I was watching my son. Well, okay, I was watching Pokemon because I wasn't looking at my son, but my son was watching Pokemon. I sat down and watched with my son, and one of the Pokemon was about to do a move, and someone in the stands watching in this battle arena whips out this red thing and is like, "Well, what's that move?" And I was like, "Is that the Pokédex?" Because I've heard of the Pokédex through Dorkly's spoofs of Pokemon. Does it just have all the information and all I have to do is ask the Pokédex what it does?
That's my understanding. It's like Wikipedia for Pokemon.
Does the Pokédex like have frequent firmware upgrades? Did they have to buy the Pokédex?
That's out of my pay grade.
I just have so many questions.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
We
so
can
I'm
bring
just gonna sit here.
Pokemon expert, my daughter, on sometime to answer all this.
That might be what I have to do. Is not why am I asking you old people to go find my daughter and be like, hey, explain this to me. It doesn't look comfy though. Oh, good.
I told my kids when they started getting into Pokemon and they wanted, they're like, we want to get Sword and Shield and play Pokemon. It's like, okay, but when you start having problems, you're on your own. I don't know these Pokemans. I was like, we can FaceTime your other uncle, my sister's husband, and he can answer your questions. But I can't help you. So far, they've been okay.
So anyway, there's a Gengar pillow, and you can buy it for $250. Gengar is really big mouth with a tongue, and purple with spikes, like spiky either hair or just spikes on the head. And you can put the pillow over your face and sleep in and on the Gengar pillow. And this is a story from Allie Jones of Games Radar, and it kind of had a little bit of like why to it, right? This would be, maybe Kate would like this topic. Like, they made a Gengar pillow, but why though, right? Like, why did they do this? Because if the Metapod sleeping bag, as Dr. Chick said, didn't look very comfy, this article says it's difficult to assess exactly what the purpose of the plush is. Last year, released the sleeping bag, but it's far trickier to determine where you're supposed to rest your head when it comes to Gengar. $250. This might be one of those visuals.
That's the problem, right? Or the thing, isn't it? It's money, cash money. If someone will buy something, you should make it.
All right, here we go.
Even if it's not a good idea.
This is where having a visual would be helpful. So I'm going to throw this up on the screen so y'all can see what this thing looks like. Okay. It is interesting. It looks like the tongue of the Gengar might actually wrap around kind of like a blanket.
As tongues do.
As tongues do. All right, here you go. Yep, there we go. Tell me what you think of this. It is a lay down structure. Go ahead and
There it goes.
slide in there.
What the heck?
Why is he in a suit?
What? I mean, if you're at work, you're taking a nap, might as well stick your head in a Pokemon, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, but at works, nap works.
Nap works.
Work naps are better when you can, kind of hide the sunlight. So I kind of get the hollowed out chamber, if you will, known as the mouth.
This has to be for the memes, right?
Yeah, or cats. Your cat would like this, Sean.
Oh, my cat would for sure like this. He'd probably pee on the tongue though, because
I mean, what else?
he's just that kind of cat.
He's just
It's
that
a sign
Like, hey,
kind of cat.
this looks hard to wash. I'm gonna pee on it.
This is a sign of appreciation. There you go. That's the Gengar $250 pillow.
Interesting.
Well, your cat can take a wee all over.
I think Kate typically focuses on more serious and bigger subjects than Gengar pillow, but I will ask Kate if the Gengar pillow is worth a but why though?
Does she ever watch the show?
I doubt it.
Does she know what she's walking into? Kate, now I understand you have a really great podcast, but there's this pillow that you can put your head in. Sean's cat would probably pee on. What are your thoughts?
Shark said, "Where can I get some GMS merch?" That is actually a fairly valid question, considering how this first hour has gone so far. We eventually are going to do some merch, focusing specifically on things like coffee mugs, because of course, when you have a morning show, you have to have the branded coffee mugs.
You have to have a coffee.
We're going to have GMS needs some coffee, right? Isn't that exactly verbatim from the Mama needs coffee, right?
So we have two versions that we've talked about. GMS needs some coffee because I have Mama needs some coffee. or Mama needs some GMS. I like both.
We can have multiple. I can live with that. We're gonna make it was prettyok.com t-shirts.
We've talked about GMS hats.
Yep.
Since 2/3 of us wear hats every day. If you have any merch thoughts or requests, you can definitely let us know. If you want to talk about misheard lyrics again, because that's still
we can
going
make
on.
a t-shirt that says, "Hey Ryan, did you change the topic of the day?"
I thought you did.
I had, but apparently you have to do it before you open up the Restream chat app. So
Gotcha.
I'll probably turn it
But
off
yeah,
and back on.
If there are any GMS merch items you're interested in, definitely let us know.
We should definitely have a Ferb degree murder.
Yes,
Or
that
a
was
Ferb
definitely
signed
making it now.
t-shirt.
There was one.
Are we gonna make an official GMS Furby?
Ooh, we could get a licensing deal.
That
might
should
be outside the
within our
budget.
budget.
If you don't know what we're talking about, that it was clip of the day by our friend Chris M. Yee.
No, it's clip of the week.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did say clip of the day. Yeah, clip of the week on Copia's show. Chris's stream is at that location and it posts things up like that. Never mind, Jem, Far, and Hunter both stick their tongue out as well. I'll update when you move onto a new region. You're talking about Hunter. What? Is it, Dr. Chick, were you trying to help me with Pokemon and I was just not following along? A gigantic Snorlax beanbag.
I've seen that one. That
You
one
know,
looks.
I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I don't dislike the beanbag chairs. Like I kind of like those. I would sit on those right now. It'd have to be bigger because I'm not as small as I used to be. But those were comfy.
The kids want be under the stairs in our downstairs. There's a little like hideaway area that the kids like to go in. The kids want beanbags there, and it's like, how about we just fill this entire floor with beanbags? Because then we can go hang out down there.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
It's not a terrible idea.
Just cuddle.
Yeah, Dr. Chick, I failed you horribly. But to make it up to you, I will give you a shout out as well. Follow Dr. Chick. You can find Dr. Chick on Twitch, twitch.tv Dr. Chick. And Friday's a good day to promo Dr. Chick, too, because many times the streams happen on the weekends. It is 6:57 West Coast, 9:57 East, 2:57 in the UK. It is time for birthdays in this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat. It turns out that Bob Eubanks has a birthday today. A game show host turns 83 today. Michelle Forbes hits 56 on this January 8th, 2021.
Sweet.
Amber Benson pivots forward to 44.
Wait, hold on. Amber
Yep.
Benson's 44?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's
you
a
know,
different. Never mind. It's a
Amber
different
Benson
person.
from Grey's Anatomy and Private Practice.
Yep. I've watched both of those shows.
I used to watch a lot of Grey's. I don't anymore. Isn't Grey's in like its 88th season?
163rd, I believe.
Sarah Polley,
Yep. Bingo.
42 today.
She was in Go. It's a good movie.
Gabby Hoffman, 39 today.
Great.
Oh, played the daughter of Kevin Costner in Field of Dreams. She was the one who
Holy
fell
moly.
off the bleachers and choked on the hot dog. And, well, was pushed off the bleachers. And it was because of that movie that I actually had a fear of falling off the bleachers because my high school gymnasium had a very open. They had the bleachers that clearly weren't designed for safety, right? And that had giant gaps on the side of the rails where, like, easily an 8-year-old me could fall through them from the top level, right? They were only designed there to help people go up and down the stairs, not keep 8-year-olds from falling to their doom.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
Dame Shirley Bassey wrote the theme songs to Goldfinger, Diamonds Are Forever, and others. 84 today. Ryan Destiny turns 26. The actress. YouTuber Valkyrie is 29 today. And Kylan Rombo, actor, is 25 today.
I'm going to say, speaking of peeing on things, it's R. Kelly's birthday. He's 54.
You okay, Mike?
It's also Sean Paul's birthday. He doesn't pee on things.
Elvis Presley and-
birthdays.
It's
they're
Elvis,
pretty-
Elvis and David Bowie's
yeah.
birthday.
just bummer Sean's bit.
And Stephen Hawking.
Sean's like, those historical birthdays. Where's Elvis Presley, Stephen Hawking, David Bowie? You don't get to talk, Sean. We'll tell you about him. We broke Mike. Mike's noise gate must be pretty good. Sean just sitting back. The guy will get a play. Sean, come back. Hey, Sean, any historical birthdays that catch your eye?
Nope, couldn't care.
This day in gaming history, American Video Entertainment filed a $105 million lawsuit against Nintendo as antitrust related to those and compatible cartridges and things lawsuit. I was in 91. 93, at the Winter CES, Jeff Hansen again defeats Yuichi Siyama, remaining the world Nintendo champion. We need more in-person battles like that. The next year, 94, representatives of the video game industry began drafting a common rating system for content of video games. That same year, Sega announced it is withdrawing the Night Trap video game for re-editing and will re-release the game when a common rating system is in place.
Did it ever come back out?
I don't know, actually. That's a very good question, to be honest. All right, there you go. There's your answers. There's all the things you need to know this morning. With birthdays, if only we knew any historical birthdays, that'd be cool. Or who pees on stuff.
It's a no.
7:01 West Coast time, 10:01 on the East, 3:01 in the UK. Thanks for being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks to everyone who's followed, including It's Me, Jordigi, following us on Twitch. Appreciate that. We all have to say goodbye to Sean. It's one of Sean's super short shows. So I hope...
Sean's never been happier to leave.
Sean, I hope you get a word in edgewise at work.
Sean, you want to say goodbye? Sean, do you have anything you need to say here at the end? You can say goodbye. Go ahead.
Goodbye.
Sorry.
All right, we'll miss you, Sean. That is Sean. Everyone say goodbye to Sean. We'll miss you. Sean is our friend. He is now leaving. We're very sad. Going to work. Maybe at work, Sean can tell somebody something cool and somebody will listen to them. I know you didn't mean to, Mike. I know you didn't mean to. All right, stick around with us. Coming up next hour, we'll have top 10 lists. Sounds like Robin Williams on You Choose the Topic of the Day on GMS. Robin Williams will be our top 10 list. We already had Shark's top movies in Robin Williams' career. And then we'll also have sports. Kate Sanchez joining us in the 8 o'clock hour this morning, the creator of the But Why Though podcast and now the But Why Though website. Whole bunch of stuff Kate does. One of the hardest workers I've found so far in my video games / video game tangent with anime and horror that she's into list that I'm building on Twitter. So for Mike, I am Ryan. Stick with us. We got more to come on Gaming Morning Show. It is Friday, January 8th, 2021. Stick around. More on the way. Appreciate you being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, and YouTube, as well as GMS.watch.
Love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give it back. To hold on to. drive through Bordeaux when it hurt all alone, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I was lost, I would cry, I would wish all night that it'll be just fine if you aren't leaving for good. I could hear you on the radio playing when I was riding so stuck in Vegas. You said we could never be strong, but our hearts are golden and connected as one. Through lonely days, we got better, better as they came. We are electrolytes flowing, flowing in rain. We are electrolytes, electrolytes, taking your breath away. I could run for my life, I could see your disguise, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I could tell you were bored, but I gave you my word that it'll be just fine if you're staying for love. Through lonely days, we got better, better as they came. We are electrolytes glowing, glowing through the rain. We are electrolytes glowing, glowing in the rain. We are electrolytes, electrolytes, taking your breath away.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues Friday, January 8th, 2021. Thanks for being with us here on the last Friday of the first week of the month, or whatever I tried to express earlier. I don't know, Mike. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That one makes a lot more sense than what we started with the first day. Was it the last day of the first week?
I don't know what it was. It
No,
was
last day of the week. That's the first day.
I don't last. Yeah, it was. I think the last
all
Friday of the first week of the month. I don't know, but that still makes sense. You had to be here to understand how badly I butchered whatever I was trying to say. Yeah, it was
It is
bad.
what it is. It's all
That is Look It's Mike O. You can find Look It's Mike O on the old Twitter. MNF Pod is where you will find Mike's musings as well as the Monsters and Friends podcast. And of course, let me check my calendar. Looks like it's January, Mike. How soon will we get our next episode?
next week we will be dropping episode 1 of season 3, which is an extension of season 2, which is awesome. But yeah, next week we'll be dropping the new episode, I believe. Let me check my who's what's it, which is this paper I have right here that has Wag's birthday on the back. The first episode will be we'll be heading down to the Lone Star State of Texas to be talking about a couple of creepy things from the state of Texas, including a goat man, because goat mans are good. Who doesn't love goat men?
What's up, Goat Man? What's up, man?
It's
Goat Man.
just one. Just one. Yeah.
So not like Watch Men, but Goat Man.
Yeah, goat man. Singular. He
We
doesn't
will
have any friends that we know of.
we will tell you about the esports arena that is getting built, hoping to be the gaming capital of the world. And we had last month a Christmas star viewing for the first time in like a very long time. Apparently, this weekend could be what is known as a triple conjunction. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Connecting Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn. That's what's going to be coming up here soon. Dason X, I don't know if you're still here, but I do appreciate the fact that Day actually requested us to make more liners using our, quote, singing voices.
It's not our talking voice.
I'm just saying that was literally written into our chat, so you asked for it, and now we might have to use our, quote, beautiful singing voices, lol.
Now you're gonna get it.
Although, Dr. Chick, I do think we need to actually, I would have no qualms writing the Furby people and being like, listen, this is something that happened. We were wondering if we can get licensing. If not, maybe one of our
Just
emotes
one.
could be like a melted Furby.
I mean, I could probably make that happen.
I bet you could, actually. If you didn't know, we don't have Twitch affiliation because we didn't sign the contract. Instead, what we have is a Patreon. And a Patreon is open right now for early adopters. If you like the program and you say, you know what's been fun? I enjoy hanging out with these people every single weekday morning from 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. You can join the early adopter tier. It actually costs a little bit less than your standard Twitch subscription. It's $4 right now. And it's designed to be something that hopefully will benefit many on an ongoing basis. And with that said, big thanks to Brian Moore for pledging to be a Patreon patron.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you are now part of the early adopter tier. We have 100 of the early adopter tier spots available, and they are available through the end of March. So Brian Moore, one of the most recent to pledge to be a Patreon, thank you so much. You can find more information at gamingmorningshow.tv or patreon.com/gamingmorningshow.
Patreon.com.
All right, do you want gunfight? Do you want team deathmatch? Or are you ready to play some Apex Legends?
I fired it up this morning, so I'd be willing to give it a shot.
Okay, so let's do this. Since we're already into COD, I'm going to load us up for gunfight, but we can pivot
Sounds
after this
good.
game. I know that guy, says Shark.
He's weird.
How closely
Oh.
do you know them? Interesting. We already have Dr. Chick's vote for top Robin Williams movies. That'll be our top 10 list coming up here in about 10 minutes. Flubber, Mrs. Doubtfire, Jumanji, Aladdin, Hook, and are my favorite movies of Robin Williams, says Dr. Chick. I can't argue with many of those. Jumanji I didn't love. I didn't love Jumanji.
Really?
No, I didn't love it. It was good, and I stayed entertained, but I wasn't, like, enthralled by it.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what it was missing? It was missing The
Will
Rock.
Smith? Oh
And
yeah,
I'm just
no,
kidding.
The Rock.
I haven't seen any of those
Yeah.
either. So
He was in it though. You didn't see The Rock in the original Jumanji?
no, I only saw Hard Place.
There was a lot. There was a lot of Rock.
Yeah. So Robin Williams' character, I got kicked out. You have to exit if you're still loading.
What are you doing?
There was Robin Williams, right? And then Robin spent a good amount of time in between The Rock and The Hard Place. I really worked hard to try to make that happen.
Yes. Why is my game not doing anything?
Hofbrew, good morning. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. Big waves from Hofbrew, who is also a Patreon. Thank you so much for doing that. If you haven't already, visit our new and improved website, and it does have also all of the links that you need. Discord, Patreon, donations, other links available at gamingmorningshow.tv/ where to find GMS.
I think COD really just wants us to go to Apex because it says failed to join party.
All right, let's do it now. We're going to shift real time. Just like you choose your own topic day on Gaming Morning Show, we are in real time shifting games. Why are there so many server issues on so many things right now? Is everyone okay?
Aliens. I'm going to guess aliens. Or people aren't having enough Dunkin'.
Because right now the servers are not pretty okay.
No. Hold on. Excuse me while I take a drink real quick.
A little bit farther to your left. A little bit more centered. Right over the mic. Right over the mic. That's interesting. What a completely unexpected and not purposeful cup that you're using there.
Strange. I don't know how that could have happened. Yeah. Oh.
Are you looking to my
Weird.
go on Apex?
Yes.
Okay. Stand by.
When I booted up for the like, because they make you do the training thing, it had some like random name, and I was like, "What is this name? How is it? What?" It's like it's Smurfin or something, and I was like, "Oh, did I break something?"
I do agree in the sense that Shark says 2021 told 2020 to hold the beer or hold my beer. Yeah, it has not been the drama-free year that we had hoped so far. I was talking to Wallstormer yesterday offline, and he used that analogy that I also saw on Twitter, where it's like, this is only episode 6 of the season, and this is what we're doing. So,
I saw a really funny meme that had a picture. It was one of those photoshopped where it had the Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker standing next to Pennywise, and the caption was 2020 showing 2021 around the office. And I was like, "Yep, that's about right."
apparently Apex has also had some issues. It's not letting me find you, Mike, and there's a chance that it's because some sort of EA setting. So if you search Hefty Goof on your friend's screen in Apex, you might find me easily.
Oh no, I'm not ready.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I hit Y because Y usually lets you search. In COD.
Chill. Everything's gonna be okay. Well, let's talk about this one piece then, since we have had some buy time moments. Shanghai has broken ground on something that they're hoping will be the World Gaming Capital E-Arena of choice. It's a 5.8 billion. I should have figured out how to say the currency in China. Yuan.
I think it's Juan. Yeah,
Juan?
It's like Yuan. We'll just go with that.
It's just under $900 million US. It's an esports events hub, according to CNBC's Arjun Karpal. Shanghai International New Cultural and Creative Esports Center will span 500,000 square meters and is designed to be a place where teams and companies are able to be, competing. They can be based there. Shanghai kind of sees itself as a global esports leader. Last year, the city hosted the League of Legends World Championship, one of the biggest events on the esports calendar.
It's crazy that Shanghai is. I mean, it's just the fact that they're doing that. That's a insane amount of money to spend on something. And B, like I had mentioned before, isn't Shanghai one of the most censored places in the world? So, I mean, video games, I don't know about you, but I've heard people write some pretty inflammatory stuff.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a topic of discussion, especially when you're trying to be the capital of the world in something. Go ahead and hit Y. But yeah, it'll be an interesting development to see how many more events, but they had League of Legends. I mean,
That's true.
what CNBC wrote there is not false, right?
They
That
had
is one
a
of the biggest
lot of
events.
people, too.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that venue. But yeah, you're right. That's quite an investment. $900 million.
Gosh.
Although, if
Can I
you
just
think
have
about,
a little bit of that, like 1% maybe.
well, if you think about the SoFi Stadium in LA, I mean, that thing was, I think, $2 billion to build. So that's not insignificant for sure.
What is happening right now?
We're playing a game. We're going to be in a trio.
No,
with-
I have to pick somebody.
yeah.
Oh, I thought I already picked them like in that main lobby thing.
Well, so you only each person can only be one legend, right? So you can't have 3 Gibraltars, and so that's your default. And if you don't select somebody, it will pick Gibraltar for you. But if like I had picked Gibraltar, then you would have to find someone else, and it will pick for you. And it's really frustrating when you don't realize that you're not getting the person you picked.
Gotcha. Well, this will be fun because I don't know what I'm doing.
That's right. You're also the jump master,
I'm
so if you want to pass
relinquishing that because no, I don't know what that means.
I got very much a small cam on you here. You're like just nose up. I'll have to fix that when I get knocked.
Am I automatically jumping?
Yes, you follow the jump master, and then if you
Okay.
want to break away, which isn't the worst thing, because like I'm going here and you don't want to necessarily go exactly with me. Like that person broke off. Yep.
Well, fine.
And like there's a spot kind of underneath that statue that's pretty good in this spot. This place can get busy
Oh gosh.
pretty fast, so just
Well,
kind of
thanks
watch.
for picking it. It was very helpful of you.
Well, I will pick what I call the Jeff spot, which is my good friend who plays with this game with me, but is not great yet. Getting better, but not great. And we pick a spot that is a little bit easier to not get annihilated right
It's
away.
all good. I'm just picking up everything. I don't know.
I
Is
thought you said
purple
you
better
played
than-
this the other day.
No, I just turned
Yes,
it on.
get that
Is-
purple
is
shield. Put that
purple
on
better
your
than
body.
blue?
Yeah, and I want blue.
Okay, gotcha.
We're doing
I
good,
played
chat.
the training.
Oh, this is literally your very first game.
Very, very first game.
Chat, we got a first timer here.
I have a gun. How do I switch? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Ooh, that flat line. I was having fun with that in the little thing.
Welcome, Real AJ, to Gaming Morning Show. Hot Brew saying, surprised with your two-time attempt at that joke. You didn't get more rock versus hard place jokes. Or I didn't make any jokes about Gibraltar. Why would I make any jokes about Is because he's a tank?
Do I press this thing? Do I want the black market?
Yeah, that's my stick. So that's what Loba's special power is. And it lets you take anything that's on the ground. You can get 2 items and unlimited ammo based around, what's in that radius of that stick.
Alright, I'm
And
just going to go ahead and... How do I grab hitting... Okay, I died.
Did you just fall off?
I was trying to grab the zip line.
It's all right. It's all right. That happens. Where are you? Oh, it put you upstairs. That's a bummer. The Rock of Gibraltar. Right. Well, the good news is you landed right by the respawn beacon, so that's convenient.
I did that on purpose.
Dr. Chick's giving you some advice. Alternator, flatline, volt, 301, 99, hemlock. I agree with all of those except the 99.
Is that a football play? Like,
On 2. Ready? Break.
Omaha.
I love that this is... I didn't realize you hadn't played an actual game
Never.
yet.
No.
This is hilarious.
Is this all the stuff that I had before?
AJ, it is good to see you this morning. I am so sorry I didn't get to your stream before Twitch had some hiccups yesterday. Because I was really looking forward to watching you play. You can do it, Mike. I believe in you.
What is this thing? A treasure pack. What
This
does that mean?
Spitfire is really hard to control, but it is not the worst weapon for newbies, because as long as you're hitting people...
What's this blue circle? That's on the map.
that is my range of my black market. So when it's
Gotcha.
out, that's where it's looking. But
Can I jump through break glass?
no,
Okay.
no, that is the
Off to a bad start, Apex.
one big
Off to a
difference.
bad
One big
start.
difference. All right, let's go this way.
Where are you? Okay. I'll get it, I promise. I'm gonna become great. Dr. Chick no longer wants me to be on her team. Not that she ever said yes to begin with.
Dr. Chick, you were at the offer of having Mike O on your Kiki Cup team, and you
I
said
asked.
you
She
said
did
maybe.
not say yes. She didn't say anything. It was my imaginary. Am I gonna get hurt if I fall here? No. Okay, good.
You
You
can
guys are
join.
really far
Yeah,
away.
you can join us over here at your earliest convenience.
I'm trying. I'm a tank, or something.
Yes. So the best thing you can do is if you start getting shot at, drop that shield. What's L1 on my world? I don't know what it is on yours.
Great.
As an Xboxian.
LB maybe.
Sure. That sounds
LT?
right. I don't freaking know.
Can you aim? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Shark saying, "Hey, take the bang bang stick and point it at the bad people." So,
I mean,
as long as you
effectively,
follow
yeah.
that, we should be okay.
That's a tree. Okay. Don't shoot the tree. These are some very nice buildings.
Yes, I wouldn't mind living in Olympus, to be honest.
Ooh, look at all this stuff. What is that line? All right. So black market. What'd she say? Alternator. What's the alternator?
Yeah, Twitch broke at the worst moment. I was beating the Easter egg for the second time. Aw, big
what is
sadness,
this?
AJ.
I think this is an SMG.
Oh, our friend's getting
R301.
shot. Our friend's getting shot. We gotta run to
Oh
our
no,
friend.
friend.
I don't know
Why
why
are
our
you so
friend is
far
way
away?
over there, but oh,
How do I
zipped.
put my gun away so I can run faster?
Triangle. Well, whatever that is on your side, I don't know.
Don't worry, guy. I got you. Oh, I see guys. Run away. Nope, I don't know what that is. How do I throw a grenade? This one.
R1 in my world.
Yeah, I think I just threw a prox
You
mine.
threw your bubble.
I threw a bubble.
You threw the enemy shield protection.
Oh, I killed somebody, I think. I don't know what that is.
I'm coming back.
Oh, bad guy right there in front of me. Well, that's a shield. Oh. Am I down? Yes. How do you make the little shield thing, Mahuzi?
You
I don't
can't
know,
while
I'm
you're down.
asking you. Wasn't there like the thing you hold up or something? Oh, wow, that's a very intricate attack you got there. Or not attack.
Up on the hill.
Yeah, how do you drink the shield juice when you get up? I'm taking
Coming back to
fire,
get you.
friend. Oh, there's that. That's the bad thing, right?
You're fine. It's slow.
So am I.
All right, get in that circle as fast as you can.
I'm trying. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. No, go that way. Go that way. Go, 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 go. Go. Is it still moving? What the heck?
Yeah, you're fine.
It's
I
the
can pick.
equivalent of dying in the gas.
I can pick you up. If you die. You died. Well, you didn't die.
Oh no, our friend. Why did you pick me up, buddy? I'm just gonna die again.
That's right. That's kind of what we do. We nudge you along. This person might throw down
Oh.
their
Oh, good.
zip line.
I'm like so close. What's a Phoenix kit?
That revives your whole thing, but you likely can't get that off in the circle before you would be downed again.
Gotcha.
Come on, give us a zip line if you can, buddy.
Nope,
Keep
going the wrong
running
way.
toward the circle. Keep running toward the circle.
I'm trying. It pointed me the wrong direction. So close, so close, so close. Get there, get there, get there.
You can crawl into it this time.
Oh,
Once you're in there,
boy.
we'll revive you. You're almost there. Almost there.
Whew, I made it.
I'm just getting I'm getting all my revive points, y'all. All right, we got our list of the day. We started our gameplay a little bit late because we had some issues with loading COD. So stay tuned.
So how do I do is it up? Syringe. No. Phoenix kit. Yeah, there we go. I did something.
Oh, I do want a grenade.
I don't want to go that way, though. That's the bad way.
Hey, Jen is here. Good morning. Dome. How did
I
you get
fell
so
'cause I
lost
was
in the
reading.
gas? We are playing the very, 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 very,
Very
very,
first.
very first game in the career Apex career of Maiko. So, forgive us, but yeah, my guys still heal. That's why I need a lifeline.
What's a lifeline?
The character who
Why
has
can't I
the
climb
heal.
up? Oh, gotcha.
Okay, you need to heal as much. Do you have that Phoenix kit?
Yes.
Okay, throw that. You need to use it.
Using a Phoenix kit.
To be sure to check out Jen J. Lauren on Twitch. Outstanding Apex carry, known as Jen J. Carry on Twitch. Everybody calls Jen J. Carry.
Jen J's the best in the world.
Jen J, who's on your Kiki Cup team? Because Maiko is offering to help those who are in need.
I've got a kill, all right? This is... I'm good at the killing part. It's all the other stuff that I have issues with.
Okay, I have enough ammo.
Whee!
Oh, you guys are all going over there. I'm gonna jump on the balloon and meet you there.
I don't know what that... Am I
Ooh,
doing
Jen,
something wrong?
Jen's taking applications.
You don't want to do that.
Jen's like, I haven't decided who's on my team.
It shouldn't be me.
Is that like when I used to ask for dates for the prom, and they'd be like, you know, maybe I don't know who I'm going with yet.
Oh, gosh.
This looks fairly unlooted. There's only 5 squads left.
Yeah, I saw that. That's not good news for me.
You're
What's
5.
that?
I've
A
never been more
turbocharger.
confident in anything.
A knockdown shield? Great. What is this thing? I don't know. What's a turbo? Yeah, I'll take that. Why not, right? I don't know what any of this stuff is, but I'll take it.
Okay, there was care package there that was opened. That's a
Oh, what? That is not cool, game. You
What
need
did
to
you-
give me more warning. You can get ammo from your black market thing?
Yep, lots of it. It's unlimited. That doesn't count against your. I'm really disappointed I don't have more shield batteries because that is the one advantage of Loba's. You're usually a shield battery warehouse.
LMG.
Speaking of shield batteries,
Treasure
so
pack,
someone's over there.
Oh, don't let them see you, she says. Nice. Oh, okay. Should get some
That's
more
gonna
of that,
definitely notify him. Yeah, so there's some up on the hill. Gosh, there's care packages coming in everywhere.
Oh, they fall on the ground. That makes sense.
I'm a
What
little
am I
bit ahead of
swapping
y'all.
for?
Where's our teammate?
Me?
No, the other one.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pressing things.
Okay, I'm gonna go to our teammate.
I think I have too much stuff.
You can never have too much stuff.
Well, like, it won't let me pick up other stuff.
We have been letting you pick the topic of the day because we didn't come up with one. So if you have a topic of the day, let us know. We are going to celebrate the best movies in Robin Williams' career because that became a topic of the day. Okay, you're not engaging.
Oh, I got a backpack.
You're trying to shoot over there. So we got 4 squads left, 2 of which are over there. So who's behind us?
I don't like that.
I don't like this.
Are you?
I don't have a long range weapon to be honest. Okay, those are closed behind us. I think we might be actually okay up here. Let's just see where it
I just,
pulls.
lay down right here.
You can't lay down in this game.
I see gunshots.
Yeah, so
How do
he's
you-
shooting over here.
Found one.
There's one more team that we have to worry about.
No, that's not gonna work. Oh, I have an arm shield. What?
Yes.
That's
Ooh,
kinda
is this
cool.
a kitted carbine? Look at that.
Ooh, there's a bad guy. I think. Is that what that little red thing means?
No, don't know what that means, to be honest. Jen, what's that mean? Dr. Chick, what's that mean?
Help!
This is a very pretty war zone. That is not false.
Compared to Warzone.
Okay,
this
we're
is really-
still in circle up here. Let's see where it goes.
Oh, am I getting shot? I don't know if I'm getting shot.
Okay. So as soon as you hear gunshots, we need to run toward it, because that means we're going to third party the other teams. So
What are these things?
those are just care packages. They drop high stuff,
Need
high,
teammate
high tier
down.
loot.
What is that? That's a shotgun. Look at that. That's pretty. I'm gonna take you. Cause why not?
Those red circles, is that just a... Oh, this is probably for the fight night thing. It's just care packages. They're dropping... This is way more than they usually drop. It's a special event, so...
Oh, cool. Oh,
Are you getting shot at?
sniper.
Oh, there's guys.
Oh gosh.
Oh, they see me. Should go get that red shield.
Should I put up my shield thing?
Yeah, go ahead. And then
Haha,
you
sucker.
throw your alt if you can.
I don't know what that means.
Good talks.
My knockdown shield is up. I died. So yeah, this alt thing you're talking about? No idea.
Oh, there's behind me too. I'm in trouble. Ah, he's behind me, of course. They're both behind me.
Hey Jen, if you want me on your team, I might not be good, but I could probably do the funny part. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go play the boxing ring at some point.
Can I just figure this part out first?
Yeah, I got
What
way
is
too
so?
close.
What is this alt you're talking about?
Look in the middle of your screen. There should be, well, not now that you're down, I don't think, but you're
I'm
watching,
dead.
you're spectating, yeah. But yeah, in the middle of your screen, there's this big icon, bottom middle, and it
Yeah.
fills up. You know, it takes a while to quote unquote charge and get back.
Oh, there was like three drop markers, my bobs.
Yes.
What is that?
So that is a big thing that falls from the sky. What's he doing? That was an interesting technique.
He shot at the down guy.
Yeah, that's right. We did all right. We did okay. We did pretty okay.
Top 5, baby. Woo!
All right. Well, we tried, y'all.
A kill.
Gaming morning show, 7:38 West Coast, 10:38 on the East. That was what we call a out of segment break because we ran long. Holy cow! 3:38 UK time. Thanks for being with us. Be sure again to check out Jen J Lauren at twitch.tv/Jen J Lauren. Shark, are you a streamer?
Indirectly.
Top 5 in your first proper game. AJ, you're a pretty good hype person.
Seriously.
I think AJ can go with us anywhere. Dr. Chick, too, you know, y'all build our confidence, and that's what we like. It is National Argyle Day, National Bubble Bath Day, National English Toffee Day, National Joy Germ Day, National Winter Skin Relief Day, Show and Tell at Work Day, and Earth's Rotation Day. Shark is our guest star. Nice, I like it.
Yes, yeah, that's what he does. He's on my stream, usually.
But we decided to just go strictly with you pick the topic of the day, and Robin Williams kind of emerged at the top. So here are the top 10. I mean, of course, I'm sure there's only one definitive list, right? These are the top 10 Robin Williams movies. We're going to go Rotten Tomatoes. And this is actually good because our guest coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time today, Kate Sanchez, is a certified tomato reviewer.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So these are ranked by the tomato meter. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom and then count back up because there are a lot of Robin Williams movies, as you might imagine. For what it's worth, the worst Robin Williams movie, according to the tomato meter, is Old Dogs from 2009, which was the story of two best friends, one unlucky in love and the other a fun-loving bachelor, and they have their lives turned upside down. John Travolta, Robin Williams star alongside Seth Green. Directed by Walt Becker. Old Dogs, 2009. I actually do remember the previews for that. I never saw it.
That's probably a good pick because it was pretty terrible.
There you go. Ryan just said, I haven't seen that movie.
I'm shocked. I cannot believe it.
All right, here are the top 10. All of these movies, and again, Robin Williams has been in a bunch. All these movies rank 84% or better on the tomato meter. 1989's Dead Poets Society is number 10 on this list. This was one that kind of was somewhat of a breakout role for Robin, right? That's not unfair to say.
So wait, is this the 10th best movie?
10th best. So we're going 10 to 1.
Okay. We'll see what the other ones are.
This Robin Williams toned down his usual manic comic approach in his successful period drama. It was based in 1959. Number 9, 1991's The Fisher King.
Okay. I have not seen that, so I can't. I'm with you on there.
Real AJ,
Oh,
you're
I
the
gotta
second
find out.
person. Dr. Chick, I believe, is the other that said flubber in the top. Yeah, there you go. Dr. Chick even confirming. That is, in fact, Dr. Chick's absolute favorite. Terry Gilliam directed the adaptation of a book, because I don't want to read the author's name, Mystical Tale of Redemption in the Hard Time Town of something. I don't want to read the rest. Jeff Bridges was in it. Mercedes Ruehl was in it as well. Robin Williams starred in The Fisher King, 1991. Critical consensus was an odd but affecting mixture of drama, comedy, and fantasy. 1984's Moscow on the Hudson is number 8 on this list. It's 86%. Portrayal of a Russian immigrant at the center of its fish out of water story.
Okay, I don't even know if I've heard of that movie.
And you hadn't heard of The Fisher King either, right?
I've heard of it. I just never watched it.
Okay, and I hadn't heard of either of those two. Number 6 is Awakenings. How's that coffee?
Sorry, I needed to take a drink to parch my my palate because it was dry.
It was.
Nothing
and the
better,
coffee.
nothing better to wet the palate than a nice cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
You're not going to get that sponsorship.
What was the other one?
Because you keep calling it Dunkin' Donuts. You're never going to get the sponsorship if you're off.
I'm from New Jersey.
I know,
don't care.
but they don't brand themselves that way.
That's
anymore.
right,
You're
you're
gonna get fired before you get hired. You're gonna get
Wonderful
fired before you
Dunkin'
get hired.
coffee.
What do you
What
run
was
on?
the last movie?
What do you run
I
on,
don't-
Mike?
I run on Dunkin'. America's favorite.
Awakenings,
I
1990.
don't know if I've ever heard of that either.
Dr. Malcolm Sawyer takes a job at a Bronx psychiatric hospital. It was a Penny Marshall film.
Great.
89%.
She was one of those ladies, wasn't she?
Yes. Ignore all those what are your misheard song lyrics unless you have some, because that was our topic yesterday. Number 6, I think. These aren't actually numbered. I just scrolled up, so forgive me if I'm off number. World's Greatest Dad, 2009. I do remember the previews for this. Story of a man who learns that things you want the most may not be those that you're able to get. World's Greatest Dad, a risky, deadpan dark comedy that effectively explores the nature of posthumous cults of celebrity.
Wow, I'm 0 for on Robin Williams so far. Okay.
Real AJ saying, I need to watch 1 Hour Photo. We talked about this earlier. Apparently a really good movie. Good movie. And one of the rare times Robin Williams was a bad guy.
It was weird. I'm just gonna go with it was really weird.
Okay, but
Also,
I think you also said, though, for being a bad guy.
It wasn't a good movie.
Oh, I disagree. I thought he did a good job. Morning, Doc.
Do you know who directed World's Greatest Dad?
Oh, it was Bobcat.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah, and that's one of Robin Williams' good friends. So,
Yes.
all right, I think we might have a little bit better time the rest of the way. Here we go. Number 5. Good morning, Vietnam.
definitely saw that. That was a very good movie.
Forrest Whitaker was in it, Bruno Kirby, J.T. Walsh. It was directed by Barry Levinson and hit 90% on the tomato meter. A well-calibrated blend of manic comedy and poignant drama, Good Morning Vietnam offers a captivating look at a wide range of Robin Williams cinematic gifts.
That was a great movie. That was really, really fantastic.
Number 4, Insomnia from 2002. A sleep-deprived detective is sent to a small Alaskan town to investigate the murder of a teenage girl. Robin Williams, Hilary Swank, and Maura Tierney star alongside Al Pacino in this Christopher Nolan movie.
Yep.
Number
It's one of those-
3.
It was yeah.
You all right?
It wasn't terrible.
Okay, you've seen it,
It
though.
wasn't. Yes, I have seen it.
Impressive.
It's kind of a creepy movie.
I, Ryan, am impressed with you. But was Robin Williams not a bad guy in that one?
I don't think so. I mean, not like a serial murderer guy like he was in 1 Hour Photo.
The old serial murderer films. All right,
Serial murderers.
number 3, Hamlet is on this list from 1996.
I saw it in school, and that's all I can remember about it.
Listen, okay, so this says starring, and it has 4 names, none of which are Robin Williams. I think this couldn't really... I mean, he's in the movie, which is why it's on this list, but I think that that's kind of unfair. So bump everything that we've said up 1 notch. We'll get to our top 2 in a second, but because we're editing in real time, Dead Again would move to number 10. This was from 1991, but also Robin Williams' 4th billing. So 1 Hour Photo would be technically a top 10 movie if we're doing some heavy editing here. 82% critics disagree with Mike O.
I very much dislike Rotten Tomatoes because all of his great movies are down at the bottom that don't have great tomato meters or whatever the crud they call
If you
it.
think about it, though, hasn't that kind of always been the case with critics?
I mean,
is typically
was Death to Smoochie not up there?
Like
That was
the-
a great.
like the movies that I wanted to see when I was a kid. It would always be like critics say, and it's like, no, it was great. What are you talking about?
Hook is 29%. What?
Digital Doc is asking you, what is your tomatoes score, your tomato meter score of Rotten Tomatoes, Mike?
Dog poop? Does that count? I don't know.
Well, eventually tomatoes
Negative-
do come out that direction, so.
-6. We'll go with -.
All right, here's your top 2, and these are at least going to make some people happy. Aladdin from 1992, 95% on the tomato meter. A highly entertaining entry in Disney's Renaissance era, Aladdin is beautifully drawn with near-classic songs and a cast of screen-stealing characters. I mean, seriously, the genie was probably one of Robin's definitive roles.
Yeah, he's most known for probably Mrs. Doubtfire and the genie. Which,
Will
by
you
the way,
find-
Mrs. Doubtfire's not in the top 10?
Okay,
What
will you
the
find
heck?
what the tomato meter score for Mrs. Doubtfire is? Because number 1 is Good Will Hunting, and that makes sense because, I mean, that was an Oscar award, caliber film. Matt Damon, Robin Williams, Ben Affleck, Minnie Driver. It follows a predictable narrative arc, but Good Will Hunting adds enough quirks to the journey and is loaded with enough powerful performances that it remains an entertaining, emotionally rich drama.
It was a good, definitely a good movie. Definitely,
Mike?
I mean, it was. Yeah.
Do you like produce?
Do I like produce? I love produce.
How about these tomatoes?
So Mrs. Doubtfire's tomato meter score was 71%. So it's not too far out of the top, but it's ranked below Happy Feet.
Well, think about it, though.
No. I don't care.
Oh.
As a movie, Mrs. Doubtfire was head
right.
and tails better than Happy Feet.
It's right. I take it back because I actually thought Will Smith was in Happy Feet. So, never mind.
I mean, he may have had a cameo because, I mean, everyone else was in Happy Feet.
I mean, so I have 2 least favorite actors, and I'm not gonna like die on a hill for this, but I can't stand Tobey Maguire, and Elijah Wood is right there alongside that. So
have you not seen The Lord of the Rings? I know you haven't seen a lot of movies. Have you seen The Lord of the
only
Rings?
reason I ever saw Lord of the Rings was because I moved my sister to a whole new town. We had nothing else to do. Lord of the Rings had just come out, so she said, "Do you want to watch it?" I said, okay because we had nothing else to do. I left Mike twice.
Yeah.
From the room while it was still playing to call my now wife. And I came back in and I felt like I had missed nothing. Okay. So, clearly wasn't into it. And then the only reason I watched the last two was because for a work adventure, my coworkers wanted to go see it as a group, watch the third. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll watch the second. I watched both the second and the third film whilst in the same day. It was a lot.
That's a lot.
It was a lot.
That is a lot.
I got really sad when Robin Williams died. It was one of those deaths of someone I never knew, but it hit me hard. I think that's not an unusual takeaway, for
No,
sure.
I said it before too. When I saw that he had died, it was rough. For me, there's three people that I've ever had a hard time with when they passed. One was Kirby Puckett, and that's because when I have a heart defect, and when I was first diagnosed, I learned I wasn't allowed to play baseball anymore. And a family friend worked for the Twins, and they told Kirby Puckett about it, and he actually sent me a letter saying like, "Hey, you'll get through this. Everything will be fine."
Wow.
Yada yada yada, and that was, I mean, it was amazing. And I'd get a Christmas card from him every year. I mean, from his secretary or
Sure.
whoever sends out his letters. So that was really neat. And then Gary Carter, who played for the New York Mets, who again, family friend knew him. It was because we lived in the Northeast. I had a lot of connections. And one day after a game, he came to our house, knocked on the door, and said hello and gave me an autograph. And it was ridiculous. And when the two of them passed, it was, and then throw Robin Williams in there. They were rough days.
That's really cool, though, that you had that
Yeah.
close a contact with people who stayed in contact. Can we get hearts in chat for Kirby Puckett? That's cool.
Yeah.
Because even if it was the secretary or the staff or the foundation or
It
whatever,
was still amazing. Yeah.
I mean, someone decided, hey, what would be a good idea is to
Yeah.
keep in contact with people. That's amazing.
Yep.
Because that's not always the case. So really cool. Cause of death at this point, I'm not sure what really happened there, according to Digital Doc. Dr. Chick saying, I agree, it was a shocker. And also, Anthony Bourdain. And that one was unexpected, too. Bourdain died just all of a sudden, right?
Yeah. Oh, he was
Or did-
suicide.
Oh,
I
did he
think.
commit suicide? Okay.
I think so.
With Aladdin being on the list, I thought Ryan was about to say, a whole new world.
Well,
I really-
Dacinex, of course, made the comment about how she wants to sing more, and then she
Yeah.
left.
No, Dacinex is still here, I think. But
No, she's not on the list.
good morning, Alien Anonymous. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Appreciate you being here. It was pretty okay, was this list from the Tomato Meter. It was
Less than pretty okay. Meh, okay.
All right, here's your quick sports, and then we'll take a break, come back. In the 8 o'clock hour, we'll talk to Kate Sanchez from But Why Though podcast. For what it's worth, I did send Kate a DM with the Gengar pillow story, which we'll recap in the 8 o'clock hour, and said this might come up. So I know that But Why Though typically handles more prominent pop culture topics, but would this Gengar pillow actually deserve a But Why Though? So I will allow us to ask that question since you brought it up in the first hour. Oh, the brand new redesign Kate Zaid is joining us. I don't know I assume it's Zaid. If it's Zadie or Zadie, something like that, let me know. But I'm going to go with Kate Zaid is with us, the formerly known Princess Kate 353, now known as Kate Zaid on twitch.tv. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. All right, here you go. Sports at 7:53. Baker Mayfield hasn't thrown a football in 4 days. The Browns are concerned they're just cursed because their first playoff game since 2002, they haven't been able to practice because for the second straight day, the team's headquarters have been closed. There was a COVID-19 flare-up. The head coach, Kevin Stefanski, is out for Sunday night's game against Pittsburgh, and it has really wreaked havoc on preparations.
That's a bummer. That's a huge bummer. If
The Browns
they
being cursed is not out of the realm of possibility.
Well, I mean, it's very hard to say that you are cursed when the odds are strong that you have COVID because, you just kind of did your thing.
True. That could be. Yeah, it is already hard enough to try to play
Self-curse.
any sports whilst pandemics are going on. Atlanta Falcons interviewed several people. Nathaniel Hackett of the Packers, Joe Brady of the Panthers. They're having sequence of interviews to try to fill a head coaching vacancy. Cleveland Indians have sent 4-time All-Star Francisco Lindor and pitcher Carlos Carrasco to the New York Mets.
It's thievery. We got it for nothing. No offense to the Ahmed Rosario and Mr. Jimenez, who both got traded, but no, you're not Carrasco or Lindor. It's a new day, Ryan. Yes, it is. We've started to get players in their prime, not past it. It's amazing.
When are you paying Bobby Bonilla again?
Oh, actually, the new owner, July 1st, the new owner said he's going to make a Bobby Bonilla day, and he's going to invite Bobby Bonilla. And someone was like, "You should give him one of those big checks
every July 1st."
Every July 1st, that would be amazing. I would buy tickets for that game.
Kate made me realize how much I make people cry last night. Real AJ.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, you invoke emotion. I have to imagine that that's a good thing. Although, unless you're being mean about it. Real AJ, are you being mean? You being mean? Do we as parents have to have a talking to? I'll pull you aside.
Don't make Dad use the dad voice.
Yeah, I'll be as effective as I am with both of my children. They listen to me all the time.
Little thing in my throat. I got to clear it out with some
Dunkin' coffee. And then 2 nights after beating the Clippers to snap a 4-game losing streak, the Spurs beat the Lakers last night, 118-109. All right, stick around. We got Kate Sanchez joining us coming up next hour. We appreciate you being with us wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Of course, our Patreon early adopter tier is open now. Big thanks to Dr. Brian Moore for becoming the latest early adopter to Gaming Morning Show. 7:56 West Coast, 10:56 on the East Coast, and it is 3:56 for our friends in the UK watching Gaming Morning Show in the afternoon. From Michael,
overnight in Japan.
I'm Ryan. It is January 8th, 2021. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
No place to call my own. Yeah, I'm hoping somebody brings me home. Tell me I'm not lost out at sea. Tell me they are listening to me, feeling misplaced. Someone rescue me. Someone rescue me. Someone take me and between two different things. Yeah, I'm thinking too much. I'm bursting at the seams. Tell me I'm not lost out at sea. Tell me they are listening to me, feeling misplaced. Someone rescue me. Someone rescue me. Someone take me and float, floating.
Morning, gamer. 8:02 in the morning, West Coast time. It is 10, no more. Now 11:02 on the East Coast and 4:03 in the UK. Thanks for making Gaming Morning Show part of your day wherever you may be. That is Look, it's Mike O to the left. I am Ryan. You can find us on the Twitter at WatchGMS. I am Hefty Goof. And of course, Look, it's Mike O with Season 3 of the Monsters and Friends podcast coming your way in a week from now. We are introducing Mike O, who's, living on Dunkin'.
I was just drinking because, I'm a little sleepy. So the Dunkin' coffee wakes me up because I run on Dunkin'.
How do you smell so good, though? That's my question.
I smell so good because sometimes I just use my patented Dr. Squatch soap, which is right here next to my computer.
Where most soap products are. Always next to one's
You don't
computer.
even need a loofah. You don't need a loofah because it's got little things in it.
This is how we started the show, is all of a sudden Mike was complimented by Shark about his hat, and then he just happened to have the soap right there. I still
It's right
think
here.
low-key we have some sponsored content here from Monsters and Friends. It is National Argyle Day, National Bubble Bath Day, National English Toffee Day, National Joy Germ Day, National Winter Skin Relief Day, Show and Tell at Work Day, Earth's Rotation Day. We told you that Jovan Adepo is joining the cast of Misanthrope, according to Deadline's Anthony D'Alessandro. We told you that Shanghai has built a nearly $900 million esports arena in its goal to become the world gaming capital. And we also told you about the Gengar pillow. Let me show you this again, because this thing is one of those things that I think kind of fits into that category of things we didn't know that we needed and still don't probably need.
Have you ever dreamed of being eaten by a Pokemon? Well, here's your chance.
You can wrap yourself in the tongue of the Gengar. Look at that. Anyone want that for $250? That is something you can have. From the makers of the
Build that for cheaper.
Dr. Chick recommended, not recommended, Metapod sleeping bag. You
Yes,
can
not
have
the menopause sleeping bags. A menopause.
Kate, I do want that. All right. Can we crowdsource $250 for Kate Zaid to have a Gengar wrap yourself in my tongue pillow?
If you buy that, hold on. If she buys that, or if we buy that for her, Kate, you need to video and record you unboxing it and showing us how well it works.
We have to get two of them now because Dr. Chick's bestie also wants it. So it is definitely something that is in the realm of people would buy it. So
$500 whole dollars. You heard it first here, folks. Measly
wow.
$500.
Deal. Kate is on board. I think my biggest issue is yes, the tongue wraps around your body. It can be used as a blanket. My frustration is it only covers like half of one's body.
It looks like he's been murdered by it. Like, it's like a movie where like this thing has killed this guy, and then the next picture is him eating him.
Oh my gosh. It is so true. Gengar pillow could be yours
It's
if you
ridiculous.
believe.
If you just clap, all you have to do is clap.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had made this. Yeah, so I can put it up on this screen too. I forgot I did that. There you go. It's right there. Okay. It is Gaming Morning Show. Mike O and Ryan hang out with you. I am inviting you, Mike, to another Apex adventure.
Oh yeah,
Want you
I
to-
saw that. No, I hit the wrong button.
All right, live on stream right now, chat. You ready? Ryan
Second
gets
ever match.
his first heirloom right here. Open in the Apex pack. Look at all those red lights. Heirloom, heirloom, heirloom. I didn't really want it anyway.
I didn't get an heirloom, so you'll be happy about that, right?
I know. I don't want to root against you. I do want you to hit Y, but I don't want to root against you. I want you
Why?
to
Why,
be.
though?
I want you to be successful. Okay. I also really wanted
Oh,
to
I
hit
would.
the heirloom in that bit because it would have been
That
awesome.
would have been awesome. Awesome.
Kate and Dr. Chick, then, if you didn't get the link earlier, I'm pasting it into the chat right now. This is where you can find your Gengar pillow. Okay? It's on the way.
Gengar pillow.
All right. Yeah, Kate Sanchez is going to join us around 8:20. Kate did tell me that there is a work meeting that could get over as late as 8:25, so we are definitely going to be flexing.
5 whole minutes. That's ridiculous.
Oh, welcome to Gaming Morning Show, Nintendo nerds. Thanks for being with us. Saying that Gengar pillow is art, but would you buy it for $250? $250
And would you
US
put your
dollars.
head in it? That's my other question. Would you put your head in it and then wrap it around your body?
I would definitely, if I was in a place that had no other light control, I would absolutely thrust my head in there.
I really want to be rich so I can buy one of those napping pods
Oh,
that you see like in Google and stuff.
Those are cool.
You know,
Yeah,
which one do you usually like to be, Brian? I'm gonna choose that one. Just kidding. I only like this guy. 'Cause he's,
that
like,
is true. I do
small.
have the advantage of you not having Loba, so I get to be
Oh, I gotta go buy Loba. Do you buy
Loba.
people?
Loba.
Loba.
Vad's here. What stuff are y'all speaking about? Sean is here, activating driving mode. I would certainly put my head in it, wrap it around my body. Kate, Gengar would be Kate's best friend.
I mean, whatevs. It's all good.
I think it could be fun.
If you want to be eaten by a Gengar, is that its name?
Gengar.
Gengar.
The one reason I really like that Pokemon is because it's purple. Purple's my favorite color, so that is one advantage.
I would never have imagined.
Me wearing my purple sweatshirt almost every day. Also, this is one of the reasons I like Olympus, because there's so much purple on this map.
The truth comes out. I
This-
got a helmet and a frag grenade. What is this box? This box looks fun.
My teammate will not leave me alone. Ugh.
Will you be my friend? Oh, there was like a purple one. I just got a regular shield now.
Can you
That's
believe
just
it, back rolls? Though we're playing Apex on a stream. Can you believe it? Who would have ever thought?
This is my second game ever, too. Oh, there's an enemy near me. I hit him. I hit him again. I didn't hit him anymore. I have a... That's not a grenade. Left is the... Nope, don't do that one. Don't do that one. Oh,
Nice bubble. Nice bubble.
I did that one. But can we shoot out of the grenade? Out of the bubble?
No, you cannot shoot out of the bubble.
Alright, let's see. Sentinel? Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
That's fine.
People are shooting at us.
Click.
Yep.
Oh, why are you shooting at me? That is not
They're-
very
they're-
nice. No, Hemlock is better. I heard Hemlock is better.
Are you under fire?
No.
Okay. So I think they're shooting over there. I want to know what our plan is here. You guys are still downstairs, so it'd be dumb for me
I
to
need
run.
ammo. I think. No, I don't.
Get it out of the stick.
Sniper.
Good morning, Chris M.E. Thanks for being with us. By the way, you're going to see the topic show up as, misheard lyrics again because somebody responsible for changing the topic of the day in the chat bot.
Way to
didn't.
go, Sean.
Yeah, definitely was Sean, not me. Definitely was Sean. But you can choose the topic of the day. We did rate our top Robin Williams movies of all time, and by we rating them, we looked at the tomato meter and Robin Williams movies as selected by tomato meter was not equivalent to that of us.
How much ammo can you carry?
As much as you have space for in your backpack.
That makes sense. I'm gonna go down the zippy thing.
No, don't go down the zippy thing. That's
Okay,
where the
I won't
bad
go
people
down
are.
the zippy thing.
Come with me.
Where are
Okay.
you?
Oh,
There you are.
I'm getting shot. They're up here.
See? Oh yeah, don't go down the zippy thing.
Oh,
For the bad people.
they're all around me. I'm down. That was just disgusting, Bloodhound. What the hell happened to this game? I got assassinated.
Run away.
All right, speak about yesterday's Capitol incidents. We already did. It wasn't yesterday. It was 2 days ago. So we opened up the show talking about that on Gaming Morning Show.
Why am I in darkness?
Nintendo's going to be streaming on Sunday, so be sure to check that out. If you haven't followed Nintendo Nerds, Backrolls, and Mac, play a good amount of Rocket League, and so you can find them at twitch.tv/Nintendo Nerds. Also good art streams, and maybe some more coming your way in the future with our friend Backrolls and Nintendo Nerds. It is Gaming Morning Show. It is 8:13 in the morning, West Coast time, 11:13 in the East, and 4:13 in the UK, hanging out with us as we will tell you now about the triple conjunction. You ready?
Sure. Yeah. What's it?
Some would
Like
think of
a-
a conjunction as, a triple conjunction maybe as and, or, and but. Yes?
What's your function?
In this case, we're talking about planets. Yes.
Planets.
For those who...
Are one of the planets Uranus?
One moment. You'll find out. If you were in love with the fact you could see the Christmas star last month, you might also be in love with the fact that now you can see the triple conjunction in the sky. This is a rare Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn viewing that's going to happen from January 9th to 12th. If you push Y, Mike, I'll tell you more.
I don't even know. It's still telling me. There we go. It was telling me lots of things.
And Mercury,
Tell me
Jupiter,
more.
and Saturn, they're going to be visible in the southwestern sky. The celestial event, known as triple conjunction, which means two planets and a third planet meet each other in the sky for a short period of time. Why doesn't it just say three planets meet? Is that just not the same thing as two planets and a third meet?
Word salad.
Shortly after sunset on January 9th, which is tomorrow evening, you're going to be able to see this. Look at above the southwestern horizon. Now, I don't know how space works. I assume this is from NASA, so they're probably referring to the U.S. Southwest. But you'll see Mercury to the left of Saturn and Jupiter positioned just above Saturn. Quote NASA on the website, from Friday evening to Monday evening, the planet Mercury will appear to pass first by Saturn and then by Jupiter as it shifts away from the horizon. Visible each evening low in the west-southwest and setting before evening twilight ends.
So Uranus is not one of the things I'll be able to see, huh?
You will not be able to see Uranus in the sky.
What if I have a mirror? I wish this we would have got this news yesterday when I had my NASA shirt on.
You had a NASA shirt on yesterday?
Yeah, I had a NASA, but I had a really crappy webcam that cropped out all the cool stuff.
Can we do a trailer reaction? In a world where Mike and Ryan look at trailers together.
Oh, hold on. Where to go?
You know,
You gotta do that again. Ready? Okay, hold on. Here it goes. Where's the? There we go.
good morning,
All right, ready,
Godzo.
go.
Thanks for being here. In a world Oh, it's cutting out. Move it farther away. In a world.
It doesn't pick it up.
It's not picking it up very well. You understood what he said. Gonzo, good morning. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. That is Look, It's Mike O. We are playing the debut of Look, It's Mike O. Enjoying himself some Apex Legends. We do have our interview with Kate
balloons?
Sanchez coming up next. Yeah, Gonzo's complimenting our sound effects department. You go to that one.
I go to this.
You go to the
one.
right house. I go
Yeah,
to
I'm
the left
going to
house.
this house.
This is just duos, so now
Oh.
we have the opportunity to potentially die quickly because we are 8 minutes from the interview at worst, so we might have to just
Oh,
bail
don't
out
worry.
of what's coming up.
I can more than likely help with that.
We're gonna go that away.
Pick up the gun. Jeez. So I'm off today, so I might have to spend a fair part of the day in Apex.
Literally, Austin showed up and goes, "Hey, I'm here. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you for finding us again, Austin. I missed
love
you."
Austin. That's like her MO. Is I come in, I say hey, and then I leave.
We're gonna go over.
You're amazing.
Yeah, follow Austin Attack, of course, on Twitch. You can find Austin at this location. That's gonna pop up in your chat because I'm typing while I'm running. Hi and bye, Austin.
Nerds, it's not so much a addict as much as I really like to be very good at shooter games. I'm very good at Call of Duty, but I want to play the kill cup and win thing. So, I gotta figure out how to kill things and people.
I find it interesting that you're so excited to be so good at an event that Kiki has specifically said is not designed to be that competitive. You're like,
Well, yeah.
you're like, I'm gonna go
I'm
to
not-
do the thing that's not super competitive and be super competitive.
Unfortunately, I'm not very good at not being competitive.
You were born
I
this
try.
way.
I once was very mad at my wife because she beat me at mini golf on a date. So there's that.
Tell us more about that story.
Well, she just did really good, and I did not. I was very upset. She also cheated, so there's that. She was a cheater.
Wow, some heavy stuff. Did you go to counseling?
No. Should I?
No, I'm not saying you should have, but I'm just saying I sense some animosity still in your voice.
I let go of things, Ryan.
A teaser for us to react to. I can't react to it right now, but if you tune in to another gaming morning show, we can. You can also maybe find us on our YouTube channel. That might be something we could do there. I don't even know, like, what's the requirement on Twitch with movie trailers? Can those also get DMCA'd?
I would assume so, yes. How do I... Yeah, I'll figure it out.
There was so Chris brings up, do you ever remember there was a TV show that called Cheaters, which the whole goal of the show was to
Oh my gosh.
call out
That show
cheaters.
is
Do you remember that?
Ridiculous. Yes, I do.
That show, like, it's a mix for me. Like, it kind of makes sense and might have been a good thing, but it also made me highly uncomfortable.
High capacity ammo. It was a very, very uncomfortable show because of the fact that, yeah, like the whole premise was to make people bad, like feel really bad.
Well,
I mean, granted, if you're cheating, you should.
like, that's the point. Like,
But-
it kind of had, like, a real good thing, but it just felt so wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, that's one of those things that is best kept not on TV.
Yeah, no, I agree. That show.
And it probably wasn't all real, because ooh, look at that thing. Much to Chagrin's, what should I swap my Phoenix kit for?
Phoenix kits are great. Oh, this guy has.
Yes, I'm trying to determine what to drop in order to have it.
I hear footsteps. Yep, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
I'm
in trouble.
coming.
That one's really low. That one's less low. The one on the stairs.
Where'd the other one go?
The other one's right on my box. Very low. Very low. Oh, we tried, chat. We tried.
So I forget you can't lay down.
Are you a drop shotter?
No, but when I'm low on energy, I like to lay down and restock that way.
All right, Gaming Morning Show, 8:21 West Coast time, just moments away from talking to Kate Sanchez on Gaming Morning Show, the But Why Though podcast creator, editor-in-chief of ButWhyThough.com. Gonzo, these are some sweaty lobbies. Honestly, we were just trying to play a quick duos because our chance of success was lower, and so I wanted to make sure we hit our mark. It certainly wasn't about mini golf cheaters. Chris Emier just came up with an outstanding idea. We relaunch cheaters, but it is about less serious cheating, like that of non-competitive, consequential sports.
My grandfather cheated a lot at Uno. He would like stack cards together behind the color and then put it down. And then if you called him out on it, he'd get really mad.
It is 8:22 West Coast, Vad, 11:22 East Coast, and 4:22 for those watching in the UK. I don't actually have India yet added to my world clock. Just one moment.
So, I don't know about the rest of you. Do you ever cheat when you play games with like siblings or
Only with
friends?
my
We used to-
children, like a good father.
Well, we would do the thing where you when you play Monopoly, you're like, oh yeah, it was my third time around. Go, I get $1,000. Wait, but I went around it. Well, you were the first one to do it. Only the second guy to go around gets it. Or now you have to give me your most expensive property because it's 9:30. Like
Celebrity Deathmatch. That was another show. Do you remember that? The MTV Claymation show.
that was pretty fantastic.
That was good.
With what's his name, the referee guy.
Oh, the actual boxing referee.
The bald dude.
Mhm.
That wasn't he. He got famous because he was with Tyson Holyfield, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot Brew struggles with cheating. Now, which
Well, that's
cheating
good,
are we
Hot
talking
Brew.
about, Hot Brew?
And when you say struggle, do you mean like you cheat a lot or you don't cheat ever?
That's
That's all good questions.
Jeff
this has
checking
become
in.
a whole other show.
Jeff checking into the chat. Jeff Swank MT is my best friend from growing up, and he was very frustrated losing to me in Mortal Kombat a million bajillion times. And
Mills
so
Lane. Thank you, Chris.
there
Sorry.
you go.
How do you cheat at Mortal Kombat? Were you one of
You
those like
don't.
you slap the controller out of their hand? Yeah, we caught you. Are we doing 5 questions with Kate?
No.
Okay, good. Because yesterday I couldn't figure out where the 5 questions were until after the show.
I
that
hope
was my bad.
I hope this wasn't obvious, but you're not the only one, because I also couldn't find it either.
Good. Okay.
And
I
I
don't
opened
feel
up
as
the
bad.
I opened up the questions with Justin. If you missed that, we'll have it on our YouTube page. You can find us on YouTube. I brought it up because I go, hey, there's these things that we have to ask you about that sometimes happen, and I made this big, long, drawn-out thing, and it was completely false because I wasn't ready. All right, Kate Sanchez is with us in the green room. We're gonna bring in Kate from But Why Though, and it's coming up next on Gaming Morning Show. All right, 8:26 West Coast time. Gaming Morning Show continues, and we are proud and thankful to welcome in Kate Sanchez from But Why Though podcast joining us on the show. Good morning, Kate. Thanks for taking time to spend a moment with Look, It's Maiko and myself on the show and talk about all the amazing work that I've found you doing, plus the most anticipated games of 2021. I know you shuffled a ton of stuff around to be able to join us this morning, so I can't say thank you enough. Let's start with just kind of an overlook of what But Why Though is, because I want to make sure we introduce everyone to the work that you're doing. Give us an idea of But Why Though and why we should check it out.
So But Why Though is an entertainment website. We cover literally everything in pop culture. So video games, TV, film, anime, manga, books, comic books. We do interviews, recaps, reviews, news, all of the stuff under the pop culture sun. We do it. But the extra cool thing about us is our main goal as an outlet is to make sure that we are uplifting marginalized voices within the respective entertainment industries. So we really push towards, one, having a diverse team that covers everything, but at the same time, building an inclusive community and space for everybody to come and join and really get to experience this, because fandom is large and sometimes very scary. We want to be here to make it a little less scary.
Well, and what I found interesting too, Kate, is I look at your website and I understand that this started out as a podcast, and as your community grew, so did But Why Though? Why was it important for you to expand the reach, now having this website, so many contributors? Kind of give us an idea of how that happened.
I was actually in a PhD program, and that PhD program was awful, so I left it. But I also really like teaching, researching, all that kind of stuff. So as I was going out the door, I started the podcast with my husband and one of our really good friends. And then after maybe about a year doing that, I got the itch to write again. And I was talking to my husband about it. I was like, hey, I'd kind of been putting up blogs and stuff on the domain that we had owned. And I was like, do you think we could maybe turn this into a website? Because people like what we talk about, and people, want to get other people's opinions. And he was like, we could try. And so we put out a call for writers from our podcast account, from our listeners, and a lot of our first round of writers, some of which are still with us, were initial listeners to our podcast. And from there, we realized that we could really not give a voice, because they have voices, but elevate voices around us. Because as we began working we started in games, and then we kind of expanded, we realized that a lot of the coverage isn't from people with from marginalized backgrounds. And we're not just a site that does that. We have everybody at our site, but we wanted to give people a space and a platform to share their opinions on media, whether that was through official channels and doing reviews with screeners and codes, or if it was writing features on films and how they impacted them positively, negatively, all of those things. We realized that was really lacking in a lot of spaces. And so we just wanted to do that. And now, almost 3 years later, we're still not 3 years old yet, but almost 3 years later, we're here. We're working in multiple industries, and my main goal as editor-in-chief is really to make sure that I'm empowering everybody around me to get opportunities and to kind of pursue their passions in pop culture. So
Kate Sanchez joining us on Gaming Morning Show. I'm going to let Mike take the second question of this, because the moment in time, the reason we had you on was this most anticipated games of 2021. Those are the kind of things that we wanted to hear from at the beginning of the year. You were kind enough to say, hey, I'll squeeze you in Friday, which I love. And so you have this list of 10 games. Let's try to narrow down maybe 2 that you just absolutely think people have to get and why they made your list.
So that list is actually from all of us at But Why Though. So the way it works when we do our end of year roundups and our most anticipated is we essentially take ranked lists from everybody, and then we give them point values, assign them on, get stuff up. But for me, my most anticipated was really Halo Infinite and Resident Evil Village, but more so Resident Evil Village. Like honestly, that's kind of the only game I've had on my brain since the announcement for it. Because I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. I like to say that two franchises shaped who I am as a gamer, and that's Tomb Raider and Resident Evil. So anytime that there's new content from Capcom on my favorite series, I'm automatically excited, and I love gothic horror, so that's kind of where I am. And then from a Halo perspective, my husband really loves Halo a whole bunch, and I got really into it with a couple of my friends. I got into Halo 3 a lot when that first came out. In the world where everybody thought they were a major league gamer, me and my friends had our clan, and we had set up nights to competitively play. And so I'm really excited to get back into that, but more so I'm really excited to experience Halo with my husband, because we game together. I mean, obviously we both run a pop culture site together, but like a lot of the game reviews we both do for the site are from the co-op and multiplayer side. So I'm really excited to get to experience a new Halo with him. So that one's more of like a sentimental piece, and the other one's like, just give me Resident Evil, Capcom, please. I'm tired of remakes.
Now, along the lines of the Halo Infinite thing, though, how do you feel about the whole kind of announcement? They're going to slow it down a little bit and make sure that they do it right. Do you feel like that's the better way to go, as opposed to maybe the cyberpunk way, where we just kind of put it out there and then hope for the best and maybe no one notices?
That's 100% the best way to go, because it will keep you on the store. If there's one thing I don't like being misled on products that I'm buying. I don't like it when I buy a game and then surprise, you're playing another character that you totally didn't know was there and you didn't buy it for. On the same side, I like to play a game that doesn't have that many bugs on launch, especially when it's the title that's supposed to make your console. And to Cyberpunk's piece, like just being upfront, like, hey guys, this is not as good as it needs to be. We just need to push this off, versus the extremely deceptive route, which was that Cyberpunk did, which was, we're only going to give PC codes to people, and those will be the only reviews live on embargo and the only people with any time to do anything by launch. And then we'll give people console codes, and then we can get into it. And I just being upfront about it, like, I don't know, there's that quote that always floats around, like, everybody remembers a bad game, like, when it launches, like, yeah. and successful comebacks from horrible launches are what, like No Man's Sky, Final Fantasy, but that's a lot of work, and that is rebuilding your entire product from the ground up.
Mm-hmm. Now you have a master's in cultural anthropology and religious studies, yes. and this is in your bio. You talk about focusing on how pop culture impacts us. By the way, we have a whole bunch of people in chat saying Resident Evil, like our buddy Nintendo Nerd saying, like, Resident Evil, absolutely. I've seen some Halos in there too, so you had a lot of agreement with our chat. When it comes to, you know, the focus of how pop culture impacts us, what do you find the most fascinating in that regard of how pop culture impacts people?
So my master's thesis and my early dissertation work before I left was focused on how, specifically on comic books. So it was on how stereotypes and the usage of American Muslim identity in comic books impacts how people view Muslims per the times that they came out. So my largest piece, and I had a whole plan to expand that into different areas for different groups, but like, when we consume media, and this is the reason why representation is so important, is when we consume media, especially when you're a place where you're not familiar with people who don't look like you, what you see in film, what you read in comics, what you play in video games, that becomes canon to you, because that is your only exposure to that. So while I really think pop culture is cool and how we construct our sense of self, and how we identify ourselves as a weeb, as a Trekkie, like all those things, I think that it's more fascinating in how pop culture taps into the way we build conceptions of other people that we've never even met, because we internalize fictionalized characters in a way that impacts us both to see ourselves but also how to see other people. And so that's what's always been my most fascinating thing. It's also why though we really try to make sure that media that involves a specific topic is reviewed by somebody of that background if we can. That's not it's really hard to do when you're such a small website like us, because we don't really have we don't have a budget really. It should be easier for places like IGN. But so that's one of the important things, and that's always been the most fascinating thing for me about pop culture.
And the way that I found you was in an attempt to make sure that I listen to as many voices as I can on my timeline. I found you through Latinx in Gaming seminar that you did about community building, and that was one thing we wanted to focus on Gaming Morning Show, was to make sure that we bring in a variety of voices. Hopefully, as our platform gets bigger, also an opportunity to amplify voices, which is exactly kind of what you're talking about with representation in the stuff that you're doing. Until we get to that point, we're going to continue to send people your way. You have been absolutely a shining star on my Twitter timeline. You've been so kind. You've been very wise, and I appreciate you taking the time to join us. This is one of those interviews, Kate, that we could have easily be an hour. We have 10 minutes in the format that we do, but we'll certainly invite you back at some point, because we want to do some longer form interviews that we're going to put out at some point. But until we get to that, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today on Gaming Morning Show.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. That was a lot of fun. Thanks so much for being with us on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kate is a rock star, just an absolute rock star. From what I have learned about Kate, why are you there? Oh, I got to focus you, Mike. I found you back. Kate is an absolute rock star from what I've been able to, do in that capacity of Twitter, right? You don't know anybody you follow on Twitter, but you try. Yeah. You try to get a feel for who people are, and Kate and the mission of But Why Though, I think, is one that I can get behind. And wow, what a fun interview to talk to Kate about how that website grew, the community grew, and now they're doing so much amazing work.
Absolutely. And it's always great to see somebody that is, I don't want to say challenging the norm, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, that's kind of what she's doing. They're really, like she said, they're giving a platform to those that might either get lost or might not be heard when it comes to the greater spectrum. I chuckle a little bit when she had that little IGN pop, because I know that's been a huge criticism of IGN, is they're a very whitewashed company, and they don't have a whole lot of diversity there. And I know that troubles a lot of people. So having something like But Why Though and their website is fantastic, because I mean, I can review a game completely different than somebody who comes from a culture that a game is based off of. Or I mean, I've seen occasions where people, and this isn't the best thing to do, but they base their real life perspective off of movies and video games. So they're like, oh, well, if somebody's of Middle Eastern descent, they're probably a terrorist. And you're like, no, not at all. That's not, like, we can't just characterize people based off of what you see in something that's not fully real, So giving people that opportunity to share their perspective while reviewing something like that is absolutely immense, and it's fantastic.
I mentioned this, and I'm trying to scroll back through the timeline. This is where, when we get the intern in place and can feed me some things to read during the interviews, because it's so hard to produce and read at the same time. But yeah, I mean, Nintendo bringing up some of the CD Projekt Red criticism and reality that game with Cyberpunk and that company has done. Like, those are the kind of things that we have to talk more about. And this show is going to be a place that we can have these kind of discussions. We are going to have programming dedicated specifically to trying to have what is usually categorized as a conversation you can't have on Twitch. And that's because I see this community, and I see people like Kate Sanchez making things that are part of more of that community-focused Twitch and streaming 2.0. It's no longer, in my opinion, focused on a race to the numbers. It is trying to have real conversations and bring things in. So chat, y'all did a great job of continuing to have this conversation while we were talking to Kate. Here's one thing that I implore you to do, and this goes back to not having enough time in the interviews, which I'm fine with. We can always invite Kate back. I would love, oh my gosh, I would love if Kate...
It's like a long-form podcast.
With that, and I'd love to have Kate be a regular on the show. I'd love to talk to Kate every other week. In radio, we call them anchor guests. And if Kate's still watching or listening, please. But I know Kate has a lot of work to do. Kate's timeline right now is something to pay attention to, especially when it comes to a BIPOC perspective of what is going on with the insurrection at the U.S. Capitol 2 days ago. Okay? Focus on it. Listen, please, I beg you, because as a white man, I'm working as hard as I can to make sure to take in that input. And then as people like Zombie Kills talks about too, being able to put out on my timeline how I'm truly thinking about things as well. So this is a perfect example of the type of conversations we will have, although it won't be an entirety of a gaming morning show. It'll be possibly a branch off down the road when we start things like GMS After Dark and GMS Plays and GMS Forum. These are all part of the plans that you all have been great to be part of. Oh, Kate's in our chat and said I am 100% down. Kate, you don't even know how exciting that is for me. Since you are in the chat too, I'm going to say one more compliment because I tweeted this to you one day. I have certain people in my real life, IRL, that I got to know, met them at like a wedding or had one fun night where we're all hanging out and they happened to be introduced to me at the bar or something, right? And I don't know that person. I don't really know a lot about them. But they are my favorite person that I don't really know. And on Twitter, Kate is that person right now. And so when she said yes to come onto our show, I was super excited. So we have a lot more work to do. One piece, Mike, that I think you'll agree with, though, and I just can't realize. I don't know. I can't realize I didn't realize this on my own. But this is maybe the advantage of being married and having a spouse. Is I said, we're just trying to get the show off the ground. I don't know how soon we can do a GMS forum. And my wife looks at me. She's like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just put one out there. Let's have one in January and invite people who can talk about serious topics and the conversations we have to have. So I think you'd agree with that. That's what I love about you. You've already pushed us on this show to just get something out there, and we'll refine it as we go. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So Maiko has been credit Maiko a ton for that. So.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. And it's just been this is an amazing opportunity for people to, share their thoughts and their feelings. And I mean, your wife's spot on. That's my podcast in particular. If you listen to episode like 1 through 4, I know people who've been like, oh, like that's rough. Like it's the beginning. That's how you learn it. But eventually it moves into something that's better. And I think that, that's the glory of technology and kind of where we are now, where you can start off kind of but people realize it's just going to get better as it goes. And our community is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm just talking about our regular community. Mm-hmm. That doesn't even, bring in people like Kate who comes in or Wallstormer that comes in and provides that amazing extra perspective. So, the streaming community and the gaming community and everything else is it's wonderful. It really is.
Go ahead and hit Y. We'll play one more game of duos, and then coming up, we'll have our clip of the day, and we will have our takeaways that were pretty okay. So chat, get ready. Let us know what you took away from the show today. We would love to hear from you, and then also help us find someone to raid at the conclusion of the show, because it is 8:45 on the West Coast, 11:45 on the East Coast, 4:45 for our friends in the UK, and for Vad watching from India, I am pretty sure it is 10:15 because I typed in my world clock India. I don't know if there's multiple time zones, and forgive me if there are, but Vad, thanks for hanging out with us too. Vad really wants us to get the video reactions done. We got to work as hard as we can to get Vad a video reaction. We have said, as part of the Patreon tier, the early adopter tier that's available now at gms.watch, we are going to do a monthly podcast, and that includes the opportunity for long form interviews, because you're right, Mike. Kate could have been an hour-long interview. We've had other guests on the show that could have been an hour-long interview, and we've had people say, can you please do longer form things? We will be able to do that, and we'll put those out as well. But I don't know a ton about anime or horror, so Kate, forgive me because I can't hang with you there. I'm trying for sure, but I don't like to be scared. Don't like to be scared at all.
It's all good. No judgment here. No
so
judgment.
sheepish.
All good.
All right. Anything y'all want to talk about? Because the topic of the day, in fact, was, well, choose the topic of the day because we didn't find anything specifically.
What you got?
This day in gaming history, there was basically some CES news. It had centered around being a common rating system for video games. Sega even announced that they were taking away Night Trap. We're going to re-edit it. Night Trap and Mortal Kombat were certainly some of the biggest reasons for the rating system. Valkyrie has a birthday today. The YouTuber, 29 years old today. Bob Eubanks, 83. Shirley Bassey wrote the theme song to Goldfinger and Diamonds Are Forever, is 84. Actress Ryan Destiny is 26. Sarah Polley, 42.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It's not R. Kelly's birthday today. It's 54.
Oh, okay, that was so great. Thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate it. But Why, though, is the place to go. And I'm again linking the story for the top 10 list. I actually didn't know that because the byline for the story, the anticipated list, had said Kate's name specifically. So I actually thought it was just Kate, but she must have been the one who posted it. Cranked in Zombies? Are you serious? Real AJ, I have something to admit to you. Okay, you ready? Sean always gives us the gaming morning show morning gaming news. I don't always hear everything that Sean says. I didn't actually know that was a thing. But when I rewatch the video that we will certainly post on our YouTube, maybe I'll notice it. Sean, I hope you're not here. Although I think Sean would admit that Sean knows that I don't listen to him all the time. So
I think that's just kind of a common thing. And then luckily you don't panic. I panicked a little bit there when you said we'll let Mike take whatever you said. And I was like, what am I taking?
Well, the good news is, Mike, you passed my test. My test was I'm going to have Mike read the second question on the thing that's linked in the rundown for the questions that we prepped for Kate. And then you didn't know that, clearly, because then you didn't ask the second question that we had on the rundown. But what you did do is find a question to ask Kate that you were interested in, and that is good radio. So you passed the test. You get the chocolate factory. Congratulations. You're about to ride on the glass elevator. I would love to also see some prop hunt sometime. Yes, that is in our plans as well.
Ooh, I have not done that yet, but I really want to. Was that your lady that just made a really weird comment about coming home with them?
Yeah, that's what Loba says all the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at least it's not Frank Woods like cursing at me.
Not dropping an F-bomb or anything. So.
We'll forget this. Oh my gosh, why are you yelling?
Oh, we're gonna have community games coming up as part of the Patreon tier too. You're put into like the priority queue for participation. So if you want to play Among Us with us or something like that, it is easier to get in the game by being a Patreon, but it is not the only option to get into the game. And prop hunt could be one of the things that we do. With
100%, I'm sure Ryan would agree. We're definitely gonna have some whatchamacallit in there too, some marbles on stream, because that was
I think marbles on stream is definitely going to become just one of our rotation, along with don't let the person floating in the balloons fall into the monster's mouth.
Okay, good, because that was so much fun.
Yeah. Shout out Gonzo. I actually was able to follow your stream for the first time last night. I was not able to really stay tuned and watch, but I was able to hop in, and so I'm happy at least I have you on the follow, and now we can go from there. Ooh, that's better than what I have. I'm gonna go that way.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that was
I
a
have
sniper.
a charge rifle. Hey AJ, are you gonna stream today? Because I got some questions about zombies.
Yeah, AJ is now apparently marketing as the Easter egg king, Easter egg master.
Well, that's probably fair. How do I get a scope for my sniper thing?
I just dropped one in that room. I think someone's shooting at me.
I don't know, but the ring is closing. There's a sniper stock. What is this one? That's that's that. What is this? Yeah.
All right, stick around. We got clip of the day coming up, and we already gave you the Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. Who should we raid? Oh, send the Patreon link. Okay, here you go. I thought I was already following Gonzo. Just fix that, says Nintendo Nerds.
I would say you can raid me, but I have to return that really crappy webcam that I bought.
There's a sniper there. Yeah, so Mike bought a new webcam yesterday, was super excited to be quote-unquote in HD, and just, it did not meet Mike's expectations.
Not at all.
That is the worst feeling, too. I do have my new chat monitor coming up, so one thing I didn't like about that interview with Kate...
Don't buy it.
not recommended. Is when I have to produce or try to read chat, I'm looking over here, and I can't look at Kate, so my new monitor will be above the camera here, and that'll be helpful, because then I should be able to talk better and more easily to folks. All right, we got to push something. We got to get going here. We're running out of time. Let's go destroy some lobbies. Let's Kiki low this. And
I'm
just
an Ivory Pass. That
make
sounds
people
so nice.
make people sad.
Yeah. They're going to be sad they didn't kill me quicker.
I think I heard a gunshot.
I heard something.
Yep, right here.
I hear gunshots. Third party
I'm
people.
literally... This guy doesn't even know I was here.
Oh, you shot him. I missed.
Ah! I ADS'd. This guy's super low right there. Nice work. Someone. Come dome over me. Downstairs here.
Coming. Where are you?
Just
Where
dome
you are?
right down here and revive me.
Oh.
Dome.
I'm doming.
Oh, Lady Undead, I don't think we've actually raided yet, so that'd be fun.
Lady in red.
I'm so happy you say that, because every time I see Lady Undead's name, that's all I can think about.
Oh, I killed somebody. Yeah, I got 2 kills in the game.
So proud of you.
Ooh, that's a very fancy backpack. I'm gonna take you.
Are you in trouble, or are you okay?
I think I'm okay.
Hi, Birdman. Look at this Apex streamer, Mike O.
Bird. There was one guy up. Oh, he's dead too.
Nope, I did not want to do that. Ignore that.
Phoenix Kits. Stolen. Oh, they killed a person over here. Ha!
Yeah, we got some heat around us, so just look alive.
Don't look confused. Jeez, there's a lot of dead people here. Good gravy.
Oh, shots in that.
Ah! I hit the wrong button, I think.
Oh, he's right there. I just went the wrong way. All right, that's for the better. It's for the show. For the show. Gameplay
Next
quality
teammate.
is not guaranteed. Oh, inspired from Left for Dead. Jen J. Lauren Savage. Hey, was that your first kill, Maiko?
No, it was my second.
Can we get hearts in chat for Look It's Maiko for his second ever Apex Legends kill? And that is how we wind down today's stream on Gaming Morning Show. Nice work, my friend. Again, we've put it in the chat several times. Be sure to give Kate Sanchez, excuse me, a follow on Twitter. Go to But Why Though PC on Twitter as well. And we didn't even get to this. Did You Have To, which is an anime-related podcast, DYHT Pod as well. Be sure to give a lot of follows, a lot of thanks to Kate Sanchez for joining us on Gaming Morning Show. We're going to host Lady Undead after today's clip of the day. Clip of the day. You're supposed to join me, so I'm not singing by myself. It's time for the clip of the day. Clip of the day.
Do I press this thing? Do I want the black marker? We wrote that
Yeah,
right now.
that's my stick. So that's what Loba's special power is. And it lets you take anything that's on the ground. You can get 2 items and unlimited ammo based around, what's in that that radius of that stick.
I'm
And
just
it's,
gonna go ahead and. How do I grab the hitting? Okay, I died.
did you just fall off?
I was trying to grab the zip line.
It's all right. It's all right. That happens. Where are you? Oh, it put you upstairs. That's a bummer. The Rock of Gibraltar. Right. Well, the good news is you landed right by the respawn beacon, so that's convenient.
You did that on purpose.
Dr. Chick's giving you some advice. Alternator flatline volt 301 99 Hemlock. I agree with all of those except the 99.
Is that a football play? Like...
On 2. Ready? Break. That is your clip of the day from Gaming Morning Show. Clip of the day, Mike O's first game of Apex, and was kind enough to fall to his death right by the respawn beacon.
And, I didn't realize that there was like an edge, so I tried to grab the thing, and then I thought you just jumped on the thing, and the thing was wrong.
Welcome to Apex. So. I didn't know that there was a ledge. That sounds exactly like my whole life.
I was really upset the clip of the day wasn't the R. Kelly stuff from before, because that was pretty great.
We're gonna see some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There we go. How's your mouth there? You need some coffee?
Let me fix.
Chat, what is the thing that you learned today that was pretty okay? What is the thing that you learned today that was pretty okay? Or sorry, your takeaway from today that was pretty okay. Mine was that if you're looking to smell good, use Sasquatch soap. And if you're looking to stay caffeinated and hydrated, use Dunkin' coffee.
I'm just stretching, guys. No big deal. I've learned that it's not normal to keep a bar of soap next to your gaming setup. Like, what?
Real AJ learned that it is not just AJ that falls off of Olympus. Oh my gosh, Mike. You're killing me.
You're doing great.
I love you, Mike, says Birdman. Everyone have a great day. Yes, Nintendo, you too. Everyone falls off of Olympus, says Chris M.E. All right.
Yes.
Big shout outs to everyone who joined us today. You can find Chris there. You can find AJ here. You can find Nintendo here. You can find Kate Sanchez here. A whole bunch of great people who have joined us. Jen J. Lauren on Twitch. Just search that. Gonzo Gump, same thing there. You know how to find everybody. All right. It apparently takes us automatically over on the raid, so we're already raiding. I don't think we're even on the air anymore. Shout out, Mike.
We're now off.
Goodbye on Facebook Gaming and Twitch, or and YouTube. Goodbye, everybody.